All right, folks, and we've got our beginner bracket, our second time running it here, so it should be... Oh, wait, I got spectate. Oh, God, I didn't spectate fast enough. Wait, hopefully I still got there in time. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I did. Wonderful. I got in there. We did that. We get there. We get there. It took me... Oh, no, actually, no. What game has traumatized me like this? There's a game where if you don't get on the spectate in time, you're stuck. I can't remember what game it is. It's like, maybe it's Strive, maybe it's like Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle or something like that. But in this game, even if you join the spectate late, it just kind of speeds it up to catch you up, right? So we wouldn't have missed anything. It's Strive? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, so we're here with, we got Upside Ashes and Melody here. So Upside on the Eustace, Melody on the Belial, right? So this is, I would imagine, kind of a difficult matchup, right, for Eustace, because obviously Eustace, he's got some, he's got some pretty good neutral control tools. He's got some pretty good mid, like close up in your face mix there, right? But Belial's projectile is just so dominant sometimes when it comes to controlling the neutral that I imagine it could cause some troubles. But I mean, so far, it's not like, Upside's doing well. They're holding their own here. Obviously, Eustace has some very strong neutral tools of his own there to contend Belial's shenaniganry. I imagine, okay, grenades. That is plus there, right? Yeah, okay. So a lot of the times after that little flashbang there, if he doesn't have the grenade on you, then he's minus afterwards. But obviously with the little delayed explosion there, it makes him plus. Catches the jump in with the ultimate unwinnable. What do you guys want to call that? The ultimate gun there. And he takes Melody out for the first round here. So let's see. Better start here. Well, I mean, this is kind of how the round started for Melody last time too. They were able to push Upside to the corner early on, but then yeah, just like spacing out, whiffing some of those normals right in Upside's fates does let him just mash his way out of the corner there and get free. Now you gotta hold all this with all of those delayed explosions. This is all still Eustace's turn. Belial, of course, that 2M being... Wow, that is very brave there by Upside. That 2M from Belial, of course, plus on block, right? And he can poke you out from pretty far distances there. So to catch Melody walking back there with the low is some pretty good recognition, but also some serious bravery there. Baits the throw. That is one of the nice things about that Rekka, right? He does have the little option to fly back there, which is exactly working as intended there. You see it baiting out Melody's throw, and suddenly this is looking to be a very dangerous situation for Melody, and they don't tech the throw. And that is going to be that first game going to Upside. This is, we're doing first to twos here until top 8. So, Melody does have a chance to redeem themselves, of course. But that looking very comfortable there in, honestly, even on defense, right? So obviously, usually everyone's going to be comfortable on their own offense. So it's a real bad match when you feel like you're guessing on your own offense. But Upside doing pretty well in the neutral here, and even against Melody's pressure, seeming pretty unfazed. Good punish there on pretty minus on block slide in there by Upside. Okay. Oh, and gets, yeah, that is plus on block, gets counter hit out of their shenanigans there. Full DP loops here. Eustace rocking some pretty swag combos there in the corner, to be honest. I mean, anyone who can DP you multiple times in a single combo is definitely got some flexing going, and that was... Yeah, just, again, unfortunately, Melody not really able to find their footing in the neutral here. I mean, didn't even really get a chance to run their own offense in that one. Upside, maybe I was wrong about what I said earlier about this matchup, potentially, right? Upside has been in full control of the neutral, and then on his offense, this has been very difficult for Melody to find an opening. Throws them right out of the parry there. Bold move. A lot of times with that Belial parry, usually one size fits all option is just jump over him. And if he does the command grab, you go over that. If he does the parry, you just wait for him to walk and you blow him up, right? But grab will work in some cases there. Maybe in all cases, I can't imagine the grab... okay, I was gonna say, I can't imagine the grab will beat the command grab, right? Because command grab sent out priority over that. I'm not sure. Anyways, getting tagged by the command grab. And reversal super. You know what? I love it. I love to see it. You love to see that, Melody's been having a bit of a difficult time in this set so far, but they don't let that make them play afraid, right? They're still out here like, listen, I got 100 meter. I'm going to bonk you right in the face here and keep my turn going. They've got a big brave point advantage. This round is looking pretty good, right? Upside obviously got 70 meter and rapidly climbing to work with here, but Melody rocking 3 brave points to 1. Got a health advantage. Upside taking extra damage here. The DP did not call it out, unfortunately. But let's see what they do. DP's right back. Upside can DP one more time. He does have 50 meter. Eustace, of course, no meterless DP on him, but he's got the meter to spare. But just gets caught up by the Asmodeus there, and that was very good, right? Melody got that resource advantage early on, and they just kind of ground Upside into dust right there. Yes, indeed. Feeling the power that could rip them to shreds. All right, grenades. Yeah, Eustace's round start feels it's like that move right there, especially like the EX electric balls there, as it were. Again, I don't know the names of any of these moves. Okay, gotta cut me some slack. But that move is like at round start, it's like unbeatable. I swear, literally unwinnable, as it were. Okay, zoning out there with the ultimate gun. I feel like I'll be a little hesitant as Eustace there. Really good weight out on that parry there. Of course, they reacted to it, but I've seen a lot of people sometimes, they swing at the parry too early and they trigger it anyway. So good patience there to wait for him. You want to wait for him to kind of do the, you want to wait for him to shrug there to keep going. And damn, I wanted to talk some more about some of the interactions of this matchup, but Upside just said, shut the hell up. Get me out of this match. And he 2-0s there. over Melody. Very well played to him. All right, we've got our next match here on... oh, hold on, spectate. We got our next match on stream here with Tyrant's Remedy versus Exelion. I said their name wrong last time. It's not Excelsior, it's Exelion. But yes, Tyrant, of course, coming second in the last beginner's Wall Brawl there, right? So that is a, I mean, definitely one of the favorites to go far here, but we'll have to see. Pulling out the Avatar Belial, so if you're not familiar, Tyrant plays he has like 19 different characters in S rank or something like that. And, well... let's just say he was doing pretty well. The Avatar, I feel like, was maybe I just don't like this character. Maybe I just have something against this character, okay? But I feel like every time this character comes up on stream, all I can say is just like how much I feel like he has troubles. But it's okay. Hey, listen, there's a patch coming in a few days, upcoming here. So, you know. Yeah, no, I didn't need to hear that, Belial. It's fine. Well, I mean, he really is just, he's the primal beast of like horniness, huh? April 2nd? Yeah, something like that. I thought it was when Vayne came out on April 1st. Anyways, it's upcoming. And let me just say that I think Avatar could definitely use just a little bit of love, there. For that stands right now, I think he's a little bit of a difficult character. I mean, you can win with it. None of the characters are, unusable in this video game. Not far from it, right? But if it's a second, okay, maybe it is a second then. Yeah, it's probably. I might have just been thinking of something else. Maybe thinking of April Fools. But anyways, enough talk about how strong or weak Belial is. Let's get into the actual match here. So, we've got parry there coming out by Exelion, keeping Avatar at sort of an arm's length distance here. Okay. Nice. The DPs are oh my god, I was going to say, the Exelion finding their mark on the DPs a lot of the time here. Tyrant's trying to say, I can do that too. Whiffs the DP, but for his luck, does not get punished for it, and that's going to be a reversal super. Damn. Okay, yeah, so Exelion so far, the story of this match so far, right, has been Exelion just doing invincible reversals of some way, shape, or form, and all of these different sort of gaps in Tyrant's pressure, but of course, this is the big haha funny that Avatar Belial can drop on you, right? Anyone with a command grab SSBA will do this to you occasionally. Avatar's makes you feel particularly stupid though, because of how he just, there's that big giant base drop there right before you get reduced to atoms. So all of a sudden, this round is not looking so bad for Tyrant. He is still basically one touch from anything will kill him. He's now officially in chip distance too, but the DPs that have been giving Exelion so much leverage so far, in the moment where it mattered most, they betray them. Okay, Tyrant, that was not looking like a great round there, but they do manage to bring it back again, mostly off the back of that nice little brown note base drop there. Another DP. Tyrant's gonna have to figure out, he's either going to have to just like, the nice thing about DP, right, is even if you do get hit by it, oftentimes it's pretty low reward, right? Especially like in a case like this. Yeah, okay, well, oh, nice. Oh, doesn't get a bigger conversion off that, but like in a case like this, if Tyrant gets DP'd, realistically, he takes a little bit of damage, but like, it doesn't get Exelion out of the corner or anything like that. Like right here, yeah. Like it's still, okay, he does give up some space there, but otherwise, he still would have had the ability to hold that space there. So DP is not necessarily a super high reward option, which is why you see, despite the fact that Tyrant is getting hit by a lot of them, he is still very firmly winning this round and this game, right? It's nice for sure, like to just be like a get off me tool. But you have to have it's more of just every now and then when you just really don't want to hold a mix, you DP to get someone off you. It can't be the main sort of defensive thing you're relying on because it doesn't give you enough, unfortunately. But Tyrant taking that first one down there, and let's see if Exelion how they're gonna adapt in this next game here. There he goes. Oh, okay. I was gonna say stuff like this, right, where they like instead of just DPing in the gaps, if you think there's a big enough gap there, just like swing a button. Sometimes you might be right. Obviously you might get frame trapped there too. So it's riskier. But the reward is potentially a full combo versus just a little bit of a love tap there, like DP might give you occasionally. A DP of Tyrant's own for his trouble there, and does actually bait the DP out from Exelion this time. Okay, hold on. Doesn't get the full conversion. This could be worse for Exelion. Obviously, they're trapped in the corner here. But, okay, I was going to say they're probably looking for a opportunity to potentially reversal super. But DP pushes them out there, and now Tyrant kind of walked himself all the way to the corner here. Tries to go for the little gimmick teleport in there. Oh, and you know what? Doesn't work with the dive kick. He is going to pay dividends there. Misses the command grab. There's a ton of throw invincibility on wake up in this game. So if you want to throw someone meaty, quote unquote, I mean, technically you can't throw someone meaty at all because on the frame that they wake up, they are not throwable. But you got to do it really late. So that dive kick command grab whiffs there, and Exelion going to take this round back. Trying to tie it up 1-1 here, hopefully. It'll be pretty crazy to send Tyrant down to losers this early on. Again, they did come second in the last tournament, so this would be, just by pure seeding, essentially, a pretty big upset from Exelion here. So let's see. Ooh, and doesn't quite manage to react to the Raging Strike in time. Was kind of caught in the middle of something there, but hold on. Ultimate Flip is going to beat Ultimate Dive Kick there. And suddenly, this round is not looking so bad for Exelion. Again, I mean, it's Avatar Belial we're talking about here, so any little love tap with this little health is going to spell disaster. Okay. The dive kick getting Tyrant out of danger there, getting him out of the corner. Back in mid-screen, no huge advantage pressure-wise to anyone right now. The Mist Finder not going to find its mark. Some good just like poking and zoning there by Tyrant. Maybe trying to get Exelion to get impatient and do something risky. Didn't. Or get them so used to him sitting at full screen that they're not ready to potentially 2H a jump in there by him. The DP once again, and hold on, you're in a very scary situation at this point if your name is Tyrant Remedy. Oh, he puts himself into chip, but he has no fear. At this point, literally the next thing that's him is going to kill, and the command grab is not going to work out. Exelion teleporting out of there. You know, obviously with grabs, you just want to jump over them, because if you're in the air, you are throw invincible, but another way to be invincible to throws is just to not be there when they strike. So, very, very well done stuff there by Exelion. And let's see. Tyrant sharing some disdain for Narmaya, but at the end of the day, he does have to he does have to find a way here to work out Exelion's defense. And this right? This is giving this. I mean, I was saying earlier that DP is not a super high reward option, right? But I mean, eventually, if it just keeps your opponent from taking their turn, right, it can be a pretty valuable thing. Especially too if Tyrant finding himself on no Brave points this early on is very, very dangerous. And again, I'm gonna say it because it's Avatar Belial. Right, this character already has the lowest HP in the game. He already takes his own health to pressure you, and now he's taking 50% extra damage from whatever Exelion hits him with here. If you're Tyrant here, you gotta imagine you're looking to find a spot to potentially just throw out an SBA and get one of these gauges back, but of course that can be risky. If you can combo into it, that'd be ideal. DP hitting again. Though the good thing about DP is if you do start using DP too much and your opponent overly respects it, it can be a problem. Are you blocking here? You are. This is not gonna kill. Yeah, it's not going to kill. Well, no, yeah. So because of the Skybound Dart giving the gem back there, it didn't kill. But yeah, if your opponent starts overly respecting your DP and just giving up their turn because they think you're going to DP and you didn't, right, then you can really start getting some value out of it. That's kind of exactly why you don't really have to respect DP, even if somebody's doing it over and over. And of course, you can bait it out a couple of times just to let them know that you're thinking about it and give them something to think about. But at the end of the day, DP is never going to be the thing that necessarily, unless it's literally a situation where getting hit with a DP will kill you and you're just guessing, right? But that's pretty rare. DP is not really something you need to respect too much from most characters, of course. Oh my god! Yeah, because again, it's not very high reward, and it is incredibly high risk, right? I was gonna say the big exception being, you know, characters like Nier, for example, which is one of the things that makes her so strong, but as I was trying to get to that point, Tyrant just said, sit the hell down, baits that DP out, and gets the kill, or his trouble. Throwing in some DPs of his own, too, once again. 2 can play at that game, says Tyrant's Remedy. It's just, yeah, Exelion very, very confident in their ability to find these gaps with these parries here. Has not been, let's say, conditioned off of it by the fact that a couple of them have gotten punished. And I like that. You know, if you feel like an option is strong, your opponent is always trying to condition you in fighting games, right? So unless, okay, nice, Brave counter. But once again, Tyrant finding himself kind of low on Brave points here. But this is going to get him to 2 at the very least. Though I think Exelion's blocking this. Okay. But yeah, he's not taking any extra damage now at the very least, right? With the extra Brave point that he got back from that Skybound Dart. Yes, if your opponent is trying to condition you, sometimes not letting them do so can be a valuable option, right? All right, both characters just kind of trying to find their range here in the mid-screen. Ooh, Exelion has not been anti-airing Tyrant very much, but DP is going to work out in their favor there. Now they're out of Brave points. This could be a very scary situation. Gets back thrown in the corner suddenly. This is dangerous. That's not quite minus enough to be punishable, but that is definitely going to be enough. It started with the DPs, there were a lot of DPs in the middle, and it ended with the DPs as Tyrant takes that 2-1 over Exelion. Very well done there, again. This is a one of the favorites to go pretty far in the tournament here, so Exelion definitely doing very good by putting up that much of a fight there. But Tyrant is going to take that, even if he does regret picking Avatar, as he just said in the chat, but we'll see. All right, we have our next match here. This is on winner's side once again. I believe, actually, this is winner's round 3. So the winner of this will find themselves in winner's side top 8. So we're moving through here pretty quick. And yeah, we've got, so question mark on the Nier, to my understanding, versus Archer on the Seahawks. So Archer, I believe, is a European individual, a friend, and so that hopefully the tournament has moved up a little bit in the time of day here. It's at 3 hours earlier than it was last time, so it should be a little bit easier for individuals such as himself. Seahawks Nier, we saw a lot of this. I feel like this was one of the matchups that you saw the most often, sort of in the game's infancy when it was first starting up, right? But it's gotten a little bit rarer, I think, as we've gone through. Mostly, I think Seahawks has. I mean, he's really good, but I feel like he's fallen slightly out of favor. I feel like I don't see him quite as often around as I used to. Yeah, Seahawks play seems to have fallen off. I think so. Yeah, he still has some very strong representatives, but you don't see him quite as often as you used to, like on day 1 of the video game. Anyways, with all that being said, still a very powerful character, still some very good neutral tools, some ways to really just bulldog his way in, even through things like death, which is obviously a very scary sort of obstacle there. And when he does hit you, it does tend to hurt, right? This character's got long combos, you gotta sit there and watch them for a long time, and, you know, as if adding injury to insult, as it were, he also does hurt really hard with those very long combos. The projectile there, wasn't able to get a full punish on that whiff DP there, but the projectile, of course, they gave him Gamma Blade for some reason. Finds his way in there, gets a combo. That is minus on hit. That little side switch overhead by Nier there, if you're unfamiliar. Even if you get hit by that, it is still your turn, right? Of course, Nier can actually do that right away, right? DP, and try to ruin your day, but good to know. Of course, Nier, oh my god, chip damage. Taking out question mark there. Nier, a very strong character, so a lot of people are more familiar with that matchup than they are with others, right? But that is just a little bit of a tidbit for you guys there if you were unfamiliar. Alright, that is plus on block. Yeah, you gotta hold that. That's the thing, right? With Seox, he has a lot of different options out of that Rekka. When he does the one where he does that jump into the overhead kick there, that is plus on block. So if you don't react to that, you can react. Basically, every character can just like close L him out of that. Maybe some characters even like close M him out of that. There's a pretty big gap there. But if you don't, you just have to hold that. This right there, right? That's plus, yes. Personally, for me, I find a lot of the times, if I just, when Seox is in his Rekka, I'm looking at his feet. And like, not in a weird way, you psychos. But yeah, I'm looking at his feet. And if he leaves the ground at all, I just hit close L. I find that to be the easiest, the most reactable thing for me there. It makes it pretty consistent to try and punish that overhead kick. Anyways, with all that being said, Death going down, but again, even without Death, Nier, it's not like she's not a character, right? Some of her normals definitely get worse, but he's still got a really good 6-6L to potentially push you out of, oh, okay, I was gonna say potentially get you with there. And that's exactly what happens to Archer, but the backboards, oh, and yeah, that's the really nice thing about that EX Fireball from Seox, right? Not only is it, it catches out lows, right? It beats lows, so if someone is trying to catch you shimmying, right? You can just Fireball over that. Someone trying to catch you basically shimmying, you walk back, right? So you can hit a low there to catch someone's toes because they won't be crouch blocking. But also it catches throws, it's very quick, it's plus on block, it leads to a combo. It's a very strong move. Yeah, this move right here, that Fireball, leads to a mix if you block it, basically between strike throws. So. In the ballad of strong moves, though, Nier's DP definitely wants to see it at that table. That backboard move from Seox there is definitely an interesting one. It's pretty difficult to consistently beat. Apparently, it can even beat Nier DP if you time it properly, yeah. And let's see, is this gonna kill right here before I go off on my tangent about what to do about that backboard? No, okay. So question mark still with a chance here, but unfortunately, not going to be able to get the throw there, as the ultimate backboard, as I like to call it, is going to take that round. Yeah, so that move, you can spot dodge it, right, for sure. And spot dodging it will, if you time it right, I can't remember if you can get a full punish on Seox, but at the very least, it can be your turn afterwards. Maybe if you time a spot dodge really, really well, you can actually get a punish on him for that. But a lot of times, if you spot dodge that a little too late or a little too early, you either get hit by it, or it'll still be Seox's turn, even though you spot dodge that move. So it's very strong. You can also try and jump over it, right, and land with an aerial, but of course that could be risky too, because it recovers in time for potentially 2 HP. So difficult move to deal with there. Seox has a lot of very strong moves in his toolkit. I actually don't think he would have gotten hit by the DP without that, but regardless, as I've been yapping about how to deal with Seox's moves here, question mark has just taken this round. It's been a very, very solid round there of just not letting Archer get started and do what they want to do. They're gonna have to take this round to stay alive here. Oh, and that's a bad start. Once again, right? Baits throws, baits lows. Just like a really good move to, and it's pretty much if he cancels into it too, it'll beat you mashing. So just a very, very scary move for Seox there. Doesn't get the full conversion though. Does Archer? He does miss out on there, so that's another chance at life potentially here for question mark. But the backboard, and of course leads into a full combo, because everything this character has leads to a full combo once again. And this character's strong. I feel like he's fallen off a little bit. Oh my god, do not get it twisted. Seox is very, very powerful, especially if you're not really intricately familiar with every single one of his tools and how to deal with them. And Archer giving us a very good display of that as he takes it 2-0 there over question mark's Nier. Well played to both of our players, but that is going to be Archer moving on to top 8, and question mark, or no, sorry, not are you ready? You are great, there you go. It's going to be Archer moving on, and obviously question mark still in it, but drops down to the loser side here. Yeah, so we are back here with our loser side. I don't think, is this match for loser side top 8? It's close. It's either that or it's one right before it, but we've got upside here with the Eustace we were watching play earlier, and we've got Yoshi Mage, the champion from last time, finding themselves sent to losers pretty early on here by AJR, I believe. So incredibly well done by AJR there to take out Yoshi's Onrei. Yoshi again was very. It's 2 before top 8. Okay, yeah. So the winner of this next set after this one will be in top 8. But yes. So yeah, Yoshi finding himself in losers relatively early, which is definitely a surprise considering what happened last time. But AJR definitely quite powerful. So not too unexpected. Let's see. Yoshi fighting for his life here, and upside. finding themselves in an unfortunate situation of having to fight the champion of last time's bracket in losers round 3. Right? This is not necessarily how you would have wanted your bracket to go. But again, you know, this is potentially very, very doable here. I mean, both of these characters are kind of like, I feel like both of these characters play well into other zoners, like pure zoners, right? Like Natera and Fairy and things like that. But I wonder how they will interact together. I'm actually not certain. I mean, so far, at least maybe not due to the matchup, but just due to some solid play, Yoshi so far looking pretty comfortable. But he now finds himself in the corner there, surfboarded right in there, and it is now Upside's turn to show some pressure. Let's see what he's got. Okay, good throw there. You do want to take the throw, right? I mean, if you can't delay tech, but you can only do that so many times in a row. The parry there by Henri, a very strong move, right? A very surprisingly strong move. Like, we were talking earlier about how DP is not really usually a very high reward option, so you don't really have to worry about it, except for characters like Nier. Well, actually, some of Henri's parries also give him a full combo. I think it's the medium one, so he's kind of in that same very rare class there of a reversal that you actually do have to put a lot of respect on sometimes. Upside definitely taking to a more of the zoner angle in this match here. Yoshi kind of forced to be the aggressor, and it's not working out super well for him right now, as Upside shoots him right in the face, and then shoots him a second time, and then shoots him a third time, and then shoots him a fourth time. That has got to be, you know, excessive use of force there. That does not seem reasonable. I thought we were just having a sort of friendly little bout here. Eustace does not pull any punches, I suppose. The surfboard there, I was going to say, looks pretty minus to me, and Upside sharing the same thoughts there and was correct about it. Yeah, looks like Eustace can definitely maybe play a little bit more of the zoning game here versus Henri. Or, hold on, maybe Yoshi just wasn't using enough spear thrust. That does seem to be paying really good dividends here against Upside's attempts to zone him out there with the gun. Once again, Yoshi early on in the round here finding himself in a very advantageous position, is able to put this pressure on Upside in the corner. Last time he accidentally kind of surfboarded himself into the corner, but if he doesn't make that same mistake, Upside is so far looking like they don't really have a good idea for how to get out of this potentially. Okay, Brave counter will always help. If nobody got my back, Brave counter got my back. That is minus without the flashbang there, right? The little extra Hellfire Blight there that Eustace can put on you. Oh wow, look at that. The zoning just clashes in mid-screen and the projectiles cancel each other out. That looked kind of cool. There's a little bit of a beam clash situation going on, right? In any case, ooh, whiffs the throw there. Both of them actually trying to throw and both of them whiffing. Eustace not getting to use his Hellfire Blight in time there, so it does just go away. Dive kick. Kind of spacing each other out, but again, the problem here is Upside, yeah. Upside's kind of walked himself to the corner, right? He was kind of walking and walking. Now he finds himself completely out of screen space, but once again, Yoshi accidentally swapping himself in there. This is how things went wrong last time. Let's see. One big combo here from Upside could do it, but of course, one touch from Yoshi will basically do the exact same thing. Could even convert it off of that into a Raging Strike potentially. Doesn't fall for the parry, but that is apparently not punishable on hit. This is going to be a really nasty chip situation, but he mistimes the spear. Oh no, Yoshi Mage mistimes the spear there. Incredibly unfortunate stuff. It would have been basically a guaranteed chip scenario there if he had hit Upside meaty with that spear, right? You can't spot dodge that thing. It's a pretty messed up checkmate, but Yoshi maybe expecting a tech. I couldn't tell if that was, I forgot if that was a hard knockdown or not, but misses that chip situation, and now finding himself, if he loses this next round, he's going to be eliminated from the tournament, so. Everyone, again, I was talking about this, but after, maybe it wasn't on camera, but, you know, after the first tournament, a lot of these players were talking about how, you know, it sort of inspired them to go a little harder, get the grind on, and try and do better in the next one. So Yoshi, you know, he's facing a different class of criminal this time around. Everyone has kind of leveled up since last time, clearly. So let's see how he can do here. Okay, so far again, not a horrible position, right? He's got good corner position here, right? He's kind of just pressuring Upside. Still not out of the corner, right? Upside's still in a bad spot here. That's going to help push Yoshi back a little bit. Ooh, and yeah, beats the spear thrust there. Ultimate skill is going to beat a regular projectile. And now he's about back to mid-screen. But yeah, Upside very willing to give up the screen space and find himself in the corner. Maybe not particularly scared of Yoshi Mage's corner pressure, perhaps. But or they perhaps are doing a lot of walking back here. Finding themselves in the corner very often, but it's not working out horribly for them. So maybe they know something that I don't. Oh, and clips him on the way down there with the jump lights. And that is going to be set point for Upside, and elimination point here, potentially too. To knock Yoshi out of the tournament and move on and lose their side of the bracket here. Let's see. How are you going to do this? Good start to the round for Upside. Actually pushing Yoshi to the corner for once. Hasn't been the case for most of these round starts so far. Yoshi parrying, getting himself some space. Spear thrust. Back to mid-screen at this point, officially. Not looking so bad here. Beam clash once again. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Oh, but gets caught with a low, and once again, corner pressure. The next touch here is not going to kill, but if it's a big combo, it'll get you most of the way there. So you gotta be pretty worried here if you are Yoshi Mage. Good spot dodge and projectile upside once again, giving a lot of that screen space up. Not worried about it too much necessarily. Doesn't get the Raging Chain. Maybe wasn't ready for that Raging Strike to hit there. Might have even been an attempted Brave counter that got baited out by Yoshi. Yoshi, Brave counters out himself. This is scary. You don't want to do anything too committal on your offense here, lest something go horribly wrong. He gets that parry. I think he might have been able to combo off of that, but he misses it. Yoshi clearly feeling a little bit of nerves here, I think. And, oh, gets the jump in. 1 Brave point each. I mean, 1 hit here from Yoshi could kill. Upside is taking 50% extra damage, as is right now. But he's very rapidly approaching chip distance. What's he going to do? No DP here from Upside. Eustace, again, a character who doesn't have a meterless DP, but Yoshi staggering a little bit there, and Upside had absolutely no fear. Bonks them right in the head there, and that is going to be last time's champion eliminated from the tournament. Well done to both players. Incredibly well played by Upside there. And well played to Yoshi too. You know, it is obviously still a very strong player. I mean, you can't win them all though. I'm sure he'll be looking to get on that grind set and maybe destroy everyone in the next bracket. But for now, that is going to be Upside and moving forward. So, ooh, okay, and we've got a Seox and a Siegfried, right? Two very strong characters here. So let's see who gets the better of who here. We do have. No, God, excuse me, sorry. Bit of dry throat going on, but you know how it is. Powers and inebriant, yes. I have to, so, these are 2 characters with some very powerful neutral tools, right? Of course, Seox is, I guess you could call a little bit, slightly more gimmicky with things like the Gamma Blade, like the clone that he shoots out, right? Things like the backboard, etc., right? He's got a lot of different ways to just kind of cheese his way through neutral that maybe have answers to them, but are still kind of, there are a bunch of different tools you have to be ready for. Siegfried, of course, rocking his massive, gigantic, very shiny Seox. Siegfried rocking his massive, gigantic EX Fireball there, which tends to, okay, so it's funny, right? I was calling it out, but yes, these, what I was going to say is these are 2 characters with very powerful neutral options, and it's going to be interesting to see how they interact. And right away, apparently, I did not know this, but maybe during his little backboard jump there, Seox is projectile invincible, I suppose, because he goes right through Siegfried's big projectile there. And it is Tears on the Seox and Dances with Moths on the Siegfried, by the way. Ooh, and 6XL counter hit there is going to be a nice and easy conversion there. Oh, actually misses it, but, does at least convert off the 6XL. So let's see. Siegfried, of course, a incredibly high damage character, right? So at any point here, if Tears makes a mistake, he could find himself sent to the Shadow Realm incredibly quickly. Doesn't do the plus on block follow-up there. I like what Dances with Moths is doing there, though, right? You can just kind of hit close L there anyways, right? Actually, I think that's close L from Siegfried. Regardless, you can kind of hit it anyways, and even if he does one of the follow-ups that isn't the plus on block one, it's not like you get punched out of it or anything like that, right? Though I think he does have one that punches mashing, but a lot of them are kind of either gapless or he backs up or something like that. It's a generally safe option. Potentially try and mash close L there. Ooh, unless the Siegfried knows you're going to do it. Anyways, Tears pushing Dances with Moths into the corner there and taking that round with a throw. This Seox is distracting, man. He's got the prismatic weapon and the full, like the battle pass, like full golden suit there. This is absolutely wild. On the bright side, I mean, it makes it incredibly obvious where Seox is on the screen, so it'll make some of their moves more reactive. Who knows? Parry there, okay. Of course, Seox's parry covers all angles, high, low, everything, as long as he's in EX at the very least. Ooh, jumps over the command grab. Solid read there. That is what Moths hit them with last time. Kind of being that read there, giving them the opportunity to push themselves out of the corner. Backboard, not quite finding its mark. Teleports right out of there. Seox, once again, has a very deep bag. Right? That's how I would describe it. He's got just a lot of tools to potentially work with. And one of those things is, for some reason, he has Chip's Gamma Blade. Oh, okay. Text that throw. That was on reaction, I feel like. That did not look like it was delayed tech, so... Good stuff by Tears there, but slowly and surely they are getting all of their HP removed. And okay, what do you know? I was actually curious as to whether or not unblockables would beat parries there, and I suppose at least not ultimate parry from Seox there. That is definitely going to beat Siegfried's that big sword slash there, if you're not familiar, is an unblockable. And all of a sudden, I was going to say, Tears has found themselves, they kind of pulled this round back after being at an HP disadvantage for basically the entire time. And a couple of throws and a dive kick later. And they take this first game over Dances with Moths. Let's see. Are you going to do the same thing round start again? No. They're just running in with the slide. That was good. Good adaptation to what Dances with Moths was doing in the round start previously there. I like it from Tears, but suddenly they find themselves with one Brave Point and a very angry Siegfried pushing them to the corner. This is never where you want to be. This character, again, does a massive amount of damage, especially if you can get a super in this combo. Look at that. I mean, that was just Rekka, right? Did a good old chunk there. Tears in a lot of trouble. He's going to be looking to probably just... Okay, I was gonna say, I imagine gonna be looking to try and panic option the way out of the corner, but actually, little bit more patience than that, and rewards them with their life, and this could be bad. Actually, no. Ultimate DP there is actually, I suppose, that looks pretty difficult to punish. Maybe you can spot dodge the second hit, but if you block it, that looks tough. Oh, and ultimate skill just after ultimate skill, and tries for the ultimate backboard one more time there. You saw it. You saw the meter expenditure there from Tears, but gets kicked basically right in the nuts for their trouble there by the 6-6L from Moths. Good job of them to not let Tears really get any screen space there, right? They were trying to run away and start doing a bunch of shenanigans there with all of their ultimate skills, and Moth just stuck to them and beat the hell out of them in the corner until they stopped moving. So, violent stuff, but very effective. Ooh, okay. And Tears is going to build super here, decides not to spend it, but baits the DP. That is the scary thing, right? As Seox, when he does that little jump in there, you are suddenly in a 33, 33, 33, basically. Is he going to high? Is he going to low? Is he going to throw? Moss did not want to deal with that, so they decided to DP, but Tears was very ready for that option, and is going to kill them for their trouble. Look at all of that off of guessing wrong on one interaction. That is how this game goes, man. And Seox is no exception. This character, I mean, I was talking about Siegfried hurts. Siegfried definitely hurts more than Seox, but Seox does a lot of damage. As is sort of the Granblue Fantasy versus Rising guarantee, unless your name is Anila, I suppose, or one of his owners. In any case, EX Fireball there to get some meaty pressure. I like it. Ooh, nice check there by Moth. Again, Tears has been kind of doing a lot of sort of staggered plus frames there. Moth kind of kicking them in the face for their trouble. Okay. This is not so bad. Could be worse, but this is plus. You gotta hold this if you get thrown for your trouble. Oh, what the hell? Thrown right back. Not a back throw, though, so not in the corner. Still looking okay here for Tears. They still have an advantage here. Jumps over the command grab, but doesn't get a punish. Probably should have landed with a just a normal or something like that, because the funny thing about that fireball from Seox is it does have a bit of air stall there, which in this case was actually a bad thing, because it meant that Moth got to recover in time before the fireball hit them. But of course, it's hard to make these sort of decisions real quick in tournament, and this is what I was talking about earlier with that backboard. Jumping over it can sometimes be a good idea, especially if you can use. The nice thing about those jumping lights is they are active all the way down to hit the ground, right? They are kind of like, oh no. No, oh, they spot dodge it, but they spot dodge it twice. Double oh no. Oh god, Tears had such the right idea there, but they accidentally spot dodge twice and lose their punish. And now, hold on, they're not dead. They're not dead, but they're in a 50-50 here between strike and throw, and the throw was too early from Moth there. This is how it goes. There is an absolute metric crapload of throw invincibility on Wake Up in this game. So, Moth threw a little bit too early there, and does just whiff it right in Tears' face there for their trouble. So that's going to be Tears moving on, and Moth unfortunately eliminated, but very well done. Good, well played still. Just it came down to that very last interaction there, and it didn't quite go their way. One frame slower there, and they really might have been able to do something had Tears not tech that. Well done to both of our players. Yeah, honestly. Okay, so yeah, we're back here with our next match. This time, for realsies, I believe, is for losers top 8 qualification. So Tears, we just saw him cooking on the Seox, or them. I apologize. We saw them cooking on the Seox there, and they're going back up against question marks near. So let's see. This is again what we talked about. This was a very common matchup earlier in the game's lifespan. Not quite so much anymore, mostly because Seox kind of fallen off a cliff in terms of his play rate. I feel like, but I feel like Seox does have a. Obviously, so Nier is a bit of a unique character, so it's kind of hard to figure out without a depth of Nier knowledge who can deal with her tools or not. But I feel like Seox probably has some decent tools to deal with, just like he. I mean, if his so we kind of learned, I think, that his backboard move there, at least the EX one, is projectile invincible, right? When he just went through Moth's ultimate or EX projectile rather there, right? Death, if you're not familiar, is basically the entire time that they're out while they're attacking, they are counted as a projectile. Right? That's why they beat you well stance, I think. So maybe he can just backboard right through death in some circumstances. Okay, doesn't get hit. Yeah, I think it is projectile invincible because it went right through Siegfried's EX projectile last time. Ooh, oh man, blocks the DP from Nier, but this is the scary thing about Nier. That's what makes her, besides the fact that her DP converts into a pretty big combo, it is also pretty difficult to punish, right? If you're in that situation that Tears just found himself in, where you block that DP, you have to immediately hit a button, or else Nier will just cancel it into something else. And even though he blocked the DP there, Tears, because of his reactions being a little bit slower on the draw there, does not get a punish. And question mark taking that first round rather convincingly. Let's see what Tears can do. Goes for the ultimate, or the EX backboard there. I think that would have gone through death. We'll have to see. We didn't get quite the chance to find it. Is not only projectile invincible on the dive? Yeah, I think so. But I think he can dive through death is my current hypothesis. Whether or not that's true, I'm not sure. Because death is often, always, maybe, considered a projectile. In any case, much better round so far for Tears, right? As they push. Oh, they push. I was going to say push the question mark into the corner early on here. But again, the DP causing them a whole lot of distress here. They so far have not been able to get a punish on Nier DP, but once again, question mark finding themselves very low on HP. Ultimate there is not going to find its mark, and Gamma Blade is going to punch Nier right in the stomach there. Seox headbutting her right in the gut. And we shall see what's the round start here. Dive, I like the idea from question mark though. Maybe caught on to the fact that Tears is trying to dive through their death there, so they just jumped back and sent death out instead in a way that it wouldn't interact with the jump arc there of the backboard. Okay. Ooh, and hits are on the way out there. Death not getting a chance to participate. And suddenly Tears has really been turning this match around for themselves. But, oh, the DP still. Question mark getting a lot of value out of that DP. I would definitely continue using it if I were them. All right. Tears has not had a good answer to it just yet. Yeah, even when they block it, they don't seem to have a good idea of how to punish it. Maybe they don't realize it is punishable. Hard to say. In any case. Oh, okay, Gamma Blade gonna get caught out by Ultimate Death there. That Ultimate Waltz from Death, it just covers so much screen space and is basically, I mean, it is pretty unfuckwittable. Oh, and, oh my god, the double side switch. Absolutely stylish stuff coming out from question mark, and the 6-6L is going to convert. That is some, that, if you ever, that's gotta be like some gimmicking out if I ever did see it, man. Like the side switch, and then he goes for the parry, but it's another side switch. Nobody ever expects the second one. I like the idea, right? Tears not ready for that. I mean, I got hit there too. If you didn't get hit there, then you're a liar. You either play against way too much near or you're lying, because that shit hit me, I think. But yeah, well done there by... Excuse me. Well done there by question mark to take that. Let's see. It's possible that our good friend Tears is stuck in one of them infinite Tsukiyomis where the game won't let them rematch. That definitely happens, so we'll see. Or maybe they're just taking some time to compose themselves, take a breather. But it does happen sometimes where the game basically just says, no, you cannot rematch. It just freezes you on the windscreen for a little bit there. I think that is exactly what happens, considering the fact that we just got right back in there without a character switch or anything from Tears. Bring up the match stats. If that happens, usually fixes it. Yeah, well, there are times where, like, rematch is grayed out, right? And you bring up the match stats, that fixes it. But there have been times where I'm just like, you know, Ladiva is just, like, celebrating her win, and it's just, like, zoomed in there, and, like, the rematch button isn't even visible. Right? Maybe bringing up the stats will help that too. In any case, we're back here. We're speeding up a little bit here because I guess they were able to remake the match a little bit quicker than I was able to respectate. Okay. Hold on. We'll get there eventually. Super high speed mode Granblue here. Okay, so yeah, well, hold on. This is just like me watching all my videos in 2x speed. All right. There you go. All that matters, I don't know what happened there. All that matters is that question mark took that first round, so. That was me basically unable to see the next match right away. Oh, I see. So they rematched right away. I had a spectating issue. I see. That makes more sense. In any case, oh, we're still going. Oh god, they're going so fast. Okay, hold on. Maybe this whole thing might just be in double speed mode. Okay, kills Death there. Good conversion off 6-6L. Yeah, I guess the Rekka is gonna be a full combo. Misses the combo actually, and it's gonna be a conversion off of this into Super Skybound. No, misses that too. It's like they're playing just as fast as I'm playing. They're dropping all their combos. It's going too fast for them to really convert anything here. All right. We're back to normalcy. Is the correct speed for me to commentate at? Damn. Unfocus your eyes, go on. Yeah. Okay, well, unfortunately, most of that match just gets sent right into super speed mode there, but that is going to be question mark taking it 2-0 over Tears. I got some of that in there, you know. This is good. It's good practice for me to super high speed mode commentate there. But well played to both of our players. That is going to be question mark. Me commenting the fast forward is bad. I'm doing my best. I saw none of that. I barely saw any of that too. They're moving so fast. My eyes can't keep up. Our combatants, they're so powerful. But yes, well played to both players here. That is going to be question mark qualifying for loser side, top 8. Let's see what our next match is going to be. All right, so we are now back for our first side of winners top 8, or our first match here of winners top 8. Hopefully at a normal speed this time. Right? No spectating glitches that make me have to talk at 200 words per minute. We got AJR and AJR being the one who took out Yoshi, actually. Sent him down to losers there. So, and then Archer on the Seahawks. Yeah, AJR got that brow elf Belial skin there. That Underdark swag, as it were. Yeah, Belial is a primal beast, huh? I always forget about that. Again, I mean, like, not so much that I forget about it, just that, like, it feels weird. He's like, I don't even know what he's a primal beast of, like, you know, let's call it unwanted public attention. Cunning? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one. In any case, AJR versus Archer here. Let's see. Belial Seahawks, you know, two very capable characters here. Belial, not quite. I feel like Belial's a more fundamentally sound character there than Seahawks. Seahawks he's got a lot of different checks basically. He's like, hey, do you know what to do about this? Do you know what to do about this? Do you know what to do about this? And this could be very overwhelming, right? But we'll see. Okay. Oh, tries to bait something out right away there. It does Archer with the little backdash there. Okay. Get bonked, nerd. You guys hear me okay? Over there in the stream? I hope so. Okay, oh, goes for the plus on block that time. Gets spot dodge, but you don't want to spot dodge that. That is not what you want to do. So so AJR definitely saw that coming, right? He saw the overhead kick coming there, but spot dodge is not necessarily the option you want to go with there. If you see it coming the way he did, you could have just like close L'd or something and gotten a full combo potentially off of that. Okay, but unfortunately for his trouble there, he's just going to spend the rest of his life in the corner there. Archer going to put him 6 feet under in that first round. It is difficult, right? Again, Seox, there are technically, right? Seox is one of those characters where technically everything that Seox does has an answer, right? And if you know the character well enough, then you know there is just do the right thing, forehead. That's not really how fighting games work, is it? Just because something is reactable and just because something has an answer doesn't mean that you just get to do it 100% of the time, right? That's what the whole point of the concept of like a mental stack, for example, is. As I've been talking about this though, AJR just speedrunning that second round. I was trying to get some, I was like, oh, they're gonna play some back and forth neutral here. Maybe I could talk about a general fighting game concept. No, AJR said, look at me. What the hell are you doing? Talk about what's happening on the screen. Don't talk about the match. Okay. Ooh, and that time actually does get counter hit by the overhead kick there. Unfortunate. Doesn't get a full conversion, does Archer though. So AJR getting a chance to fight his way out of the corner here. Raging Strike conversion for the extra corner carry. I like the idea. And the Asmodeus, really good mid-screen combo there, right? That was like 40% or 30% roughly off of no corner combo at all. Spent a gem to do it, but still good. Oh, and yeah, the projectile from Belial is so hard to deal with. You kind of do just have to hold that, especially the EX version, and it'll be plus on block too, so very oppressive stuff with that projectile. But, speaking of oppressive, some very scary side switch mix from Seox there. So side switching obviously kind of isn't real because of how the guard button works, right? But again, it's the kind of thing that if you're not always hitting the guard button, and you don't always want to be, because you want to be moving back by holding back, the side cross-ups like that can catch you off guard. Exactly like what Archer just did to AJR to take that first game there, and that is horrendous, huh? Him with that half the mask broken like that. Yes, that's true. Reminder to both of our players, this is a first to 3. I gotta be clearer about that every time. It's always in my head like, yeah, I'm like, top 8s are always first to 3, but yeah, it is sometimes forgotten. So if they do leave after 2, I'll just let them know. But yeah, so side switches they're still real, right? Because you don't always want to be hitting the guard button unless you're basically backed up into the corner, and at that point, side switches aren't really as real anyways, right? Because it's not like not everything can steal the corner from you. All right, DPing his way out of there. That stomp is plus. That stomp from Belial there that Archer just tried to mash on is plus on block, to my understanding. It's either you can, I think it's got a big enough startup that you can mash on it on startup, but a lot of the times you just kind of, you hold it. Okay, 2H, but no button hit by AJR there, so no big red flash counter hit, which is, the nastiest anti-air combos. Ooh, meaty fireball is going to be good for pressure, but once again, get off me. Lots of value from DP coming out of AJR here, but oh, a nice conversion by Archer. I was gonna say gets hit by the ultimate backboard, and it does lead to a combo, but I wasn't sure if Archer was gonna be able to convert it, and they do. Very good stuff. Yeah, stomp is slow, but +1. Yes, yeah, exactly. So you can just hit him out of it if you see it coming, but Belial has so many other things you need to worry about in neutral that most of the time you just take that stomp and hold that. Oh, and gets clipped out there into the Raging Strike. Very good by AJR. Again, Raging Strike. If you get a weird hit in mid-screen or something, it's free hit conversion in a can. So really just solid tool to use if you need to turn a random straight hit into good damage and corner carry. Parries out of the corner, does Archer. Tries to go for an air stall there, trying to bait out a 2H or a Brave counter or something, but AJR does not bite. Ooh, and gets hit by command grab. Again, that move's a great example of what I was talking about earlier with Seox in general. That command grab, oh, hold on, 2H doesn't get a conversion, okay. That command grab from Belial is super reactable, right? Ooh, and gets hit by the cross-up once again, not quite ready to hit the guard button on Seox in these mid-screen situations. But yeah, Belial's command grab is like 40 frame startup or something. It's super reactable, but he has so much other stuff that you're worried about that people do just get clipped by it over and over, right? Reactable does not mean bad. Exactly, yes. A mental stack, man. Some people, I think, a very common mistake a lot of people will make is will be like, first off, by the way, Archer, nice. Taking that, I think he's up 2 now. Getting those plus frames into a counter hit. Yeah, 2-0. Keep in mind, guys, one more. Right, this is first to 3. Get back in there. I think they're thinking about it. They're like, wait, we're top 8, right? Yeah, they figured it out. Good. It is first to 3. Wonderful. I should be more explicit about that when I send people up here for the top 8 matches. But yes. I was talking about something. Yeah, exactly. So mental stack. I think a lot of people make the mistake, especially if they're a little bit more unfamiliar with. It's like an intermediate mistake. I think that happens a lot. Is like, oh, this move is reactable. It must be pure ass. It's a gimmick, right? It's not real. And that's not how it works, man. Almost everything that can actually open you up on offense is either extremely committal or reactable, right? But things still work. People still get opened up, right? Because you can, when you're looking out, it's a lot easier to react to something when you're looking out for just that one thing. If you're looking out for 10 different things, good luck reacting when number 7 shows up randomly, right? Or it hasn't shown up so far in the whole match. In any case, we're back here into this next match, and DP's right out of that. I mean, that's a good option, I suppose, right? I mean, Seox definitely does have a DP bait option with the backdash out of the Rekka, so perhaps a little bit risky there, but that DP will beat basically everything else. that's I suppose AJR's idea there. That is minus, but not super minus. It is better to just 2H that DP on the way down, in my experience, if you want to punish Belial. It's also better for building that muscle memory to 2H the medium one on the way down, because that one has no hit on the way down, or no, on the way up, and if you don't, if you block it, it's plus on block. Okay, but anyway, Archer finding good success here in the corner, locks that DP and does get the punish this time, a little bit more ready for that, and suddenly, set point here for Archer, as AJR has kind of just been, I think, struggling a little bit to get out of Archer's pressure here. Archer using those Seox tools to sort of gimmicks through the neutral, and then once he pushes Archer or AJR to the corner, AJR's been having trouble, and that's exactly what we're talking about. That medium DP that AJR just tried there, had Archer blocked it like he did with all the other ones, he would have just been, it would have been plus on block. Would have to hold that. Ooh, counter hit, interesting. Counter hit? Oh, because it was because it was a crush, I suppose. Right, I still would have expected. I didn't realize that would be AJR's turn there. That's interesting. That's the backboard, if it hits in certain angles, can still be minus on block. In any case. Okay. Big convergence here from Archer, pushing AJR to the corner. This is potentially, this corner is for match point right here. Gets the parry. AJR's still alive, but it's looking real scary, and he does super Skybound Dart, and I don't think he's going to recover in time to block. Absolutely not. Gets absolutely obliterated by whatever the hell Belial is doing here. It involves a lot of lasers and those red javelin thingies that he loves to do so much. Kind of like how getting hit randomly by Raging Strike is unexpected. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Raging Strike is it's like 30. He's feeling the power of the Kurok into shreds. Yes, Raging Strike is like 30 frame startup. Super reactable in theory, right? But if you're not looking out for it, it can be difficult. Ooh, and the DP gonna get beat out by the fireball there. Archer again just looking very clean here. AJR got a long road ahead of him. It's very doable, but he's gonna have to win 3 in a row here, potentially knock Archer down. So let's see. The Seox pressure gets very scary, man. You can get very quickly. You can just find yourself desperately wanting to do anything to get out, hit a button or hit an invincible reversal or something like that, and that could be exactly what he was trying to bait. But AJR does find his way out, and this is good. This is a great start here. You know, a comeback of 1,000 combos starts with a single bonk. Okay, gotta hold that. That's plus. No, but he gets clipped by the 6XL, and I believe, yeah, Raging Strike to get some more stability in that combo there. But wait, no, doesn't have another Brave Point to follow it up. Maybe should have tried Super Skybound Dart here. It's very terrifying for AJR, but he stays alive. Oh my god. I'm not sure if Archer could have killed off of that conversion, but unfortunately not killing means AJR is keeping a very cool head there. And coming back, I can't believe, I was more than ready to write him off, to be honest, but he did not panic. He was in a chip situation there. Anything that hit him would have spelled doom. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Archer could have potentially linked the Skybound Dart there, but I mean, he would know better than me. I don't play Seox. It's possible that it was too far out and the Skybound Dart would have dropped. That's why he went for the Raging Strike conversion. AJR living by a thread right there, an incredibly good mental fortitude for them to make that comeback. The Raging Strike, potentially a baited Brave counter, right? But still, you know, they still manage to, when it hits, convert into the Raging Chain there and get the round. All right. In any case, we're here in game 2, and again, yeah, the overhead kick, I feel like AJR has been trying to challenge that quite often, but that overhead kick is plus on block. If you get that, you have to hold it. You have to either interrupt him or you have to hold it. But perhaps AJR is unfamiliar with this move and is trying to find different options to beat that tool. And that Rekka follow-up, so I believe that Rekka follow-up from Seox there, I was talking earlier about him, is going to kill? Yes, Ultimate Asmodeus will do the job there. I believe I was talking about how Seox has a Rekka follow-up that punishes mashing. Right, and I believe it's that one. I believe if you try and just hit close L mindlessly and try to beat the overhead kick there, that Rekka follow-up will hit you. But, of course, yes, like we just saw, it is punishable. So it's a big commitment there from Seox to just hard call you out on mashing. Most of the Rekkas in this game have an option that kind of looks like that and has that sort of similar frame data. Back throw incident in the corner here. Ooh, and gets hit. Meaty was not blocking, seemingly. Didn't get counter hit or anything. It didn't get, there wasn't a little exclamation mark there that shows that he wasn't blocking high. I think he just accidentally was not holding back there, perhaps. It's going to be AJR, or Archer, rather, sorry, converting that one little mistake into just a ton of damage and corner pressure here. Suddenly, AJR looking to be on death's door. A throw or any touch really is going to kill at this point. Especially, Archer has been very good at stabilizing these conversions and getting good damage off of basically any touch. Let's see. Brave counter, not quite in chip yet, but it's getting there. It is getting there. Good air-to-air by AJR. Now he's in chip. Oh, and the Super Skybound Dart, once again, is not going to work. I had to change up the whole tone of my voice there. Is it not projectile invincible? Is it not? Is it only strike invincible or something? I was not ready for that. Maybe it's because the projectile is a delayed hitbox there? Maybe it's only invincible up until the super flash, right? A lot of Skybound Darts are like that. Their invincibility only lasts until the super flash. So technically, I think what happened there, guys, is that basically the invincibility ran out, and he was about to kick Seox, but basically the fireball just got there first, right? I think it was a matter of frames there, but I mean, it's too late now. As we've been talking about it, Archer has almost put this entire round away, and he is. As we talk about what the hell happened. Yes. Oh, the projectile was still active inside of him. I see. Because, yeah, in vulnerability frames, he just went right through it, so the projectile didn't time out. Damn. Well, GG's. That might have been what happened, actually. But as we were talking about that interaction, Archer just very quickly cleaned up that last round there to take it 3-1 over AJR. Well played to both of our players. AJR, of course, still in this, looking very strong, I would say. But he's going to be dropping down to losers there to potentially try and get some revenge here on Archer as he comes back into the grand finals, potentially, if he runs all the way through. So anyways, let's see. Belial's after all. And here we go. We have our next match of winners top 8. This is, yes. And we've got Tyrant's Remedy on the Zeta. And then we've got, I'm going to call them Ganda, because unfortunately I don't really know how to pronounce the first part of their name, on Avatar Belial. So, yeah, now you're good, Avery. You got it. All of top 8 is set up. Thank you very much for your help. But yeah, Avatar Belial, let's see. This will be an interesting one.
Believe in victory.
I mean, my God, Hacienda Ford. We'll have to see, right? Zeta, I mean, this character does massive damage to even just, like, you know, Ladiva gets hit by Zeta's ultimate skills, and she turns to dust. So I can't even imagine if we get to see an opportunity here where Tyrant gets a raw, you know, one of the ultimate dashes there that leads into the combo, right? The things that Zeta is very infamous for. I don't even want to think about what's going to happen to Gyanda's poor health bar. Okay, ultimate parry. They're not really getting much off of it, though. Brave counter, get off me, says Tyrant. Spot dodge there, trying to catch something out by Gyanda, doesn't quite work out. A lot of just poking right now. The players are sort of just figuring each other out, I suppose. But yeah, it's not good for Abel. I can't imagine. Again, I'll be honest. I'm really not really sure what matchups would be good for Abel. But one with as high of damage as this, I can't imagine is so good for him. Besides the fact that Zeta also just does have some pretty nice tools here, even with excluding her ultimate skill. Okay, Pogo time. Very scary, sort of mix there from Zeta. Pretty big knowledge check on how to deal with that. But I don't think you're jumping. Are you, Tyrant? No, you are not. You are going to get the brown note played right into your ears. You're going to poop all over your own pants. And that is going to be Gyanda taking the first round there, dropping the base on his ass. Let's see where it goes from here. What the hell? Round start, upwards spear dash there. That's a hard call out. A hard call out there on trying to devil jin, potentially. We're definitely getting a little bit of lag on this side. Again, we do have some international matchmaking here. I'm not entirely sure where... yeah, so this brown note, man. He's going to make you poop. Yeah, we got some international matchmaking here. Tyrant, I know, is a UK individual. I'm not sure where Gyanda is from, but unless they're also from the UK, you know, the rollback is definitely being tested a little bit here. But hopefully, it's holding up decently for the players. In any case, lots of okay, that was life or death right there. If Gyanda hit a button there, they almost certainly were going to die. And you know what? They might just die anyway. You know, most characters might be alive here. Not Avatar Belial. Not Avatar Belial. Unfortunately, not. Okay, so there's 1-1. Tyrant's tying us up here. Immediately launching up into the air again. Gyanda has just been jumping up. If I can see the lag, it's probably not holding up for them. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta be, you gotta work through it. This is part of being an online warrior. Well, sometimes it's like, I feel like in the last tournament, sometimes it was not laggy for me, and it was like horrible for them. And sometimes it was like a little better for them than it was for me. But who knows? Maybe it's wishful thinking on my part. In any case, some mid-screen pressure here. Parry is, going to, I mean, that was the command grab anyway, but I think Parry also would have just straight up expired by that time. Counter hit on the Raging Strike startup there. Is this going to be death? I mean, I know Avatar's got, if he chooses to cash out, he can get some pretty big combos. Whatever the sweater weather that's going on right now with the rollback frames, it clearly does not bother Gyanda very much, as they are just absolutely beating the hell out of Tyrant. Oh, but they do drop the combo at the very last second. Commentator's curse saying the lag didn't bother them. Devil Jin here is not going to do it, but gonna just teleport over and kick them there. Okay. Bit of a chaotic end there, right? The parry, so basically the lag is vile, that's true. The laser basically it would have chipped them out, but the parry did save Tyrant from that fate. Unfortunately, Avatar can just teleport in and kick them in the face. Belial shall prevail. Belial army, Belial nation in the chat, apparently. Tyrant apparently not a big fan of fighting Belials, so the bracket, of course, has served him up nothing but Belial and Avatar Belial. And now he has to fight one in some sweater weather here, too, so let's see how it goes for him. Oh my, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. He can't take it. It's too much strain. She can't handle the power. I was gonna, yeah, this is the power that could rip my router to shreds right now. Absolutely. Holy crap. Okay, okay. Am I correct in my belief that, so combo limit is like a universal system for everybody, right? In the sense that like it's like you have like 12 points of air juggle or something, like a special is 3 and a light and like a normal is 2 or something like that. And if you get to 12, you drop them. Am I correct in understanding that it counts slower for Avatar Belial? I thought I heard that somewhere once, where he literally just like literally has more combo limit to work with for other people. Is that wrong? Okay, I got baited. I got one guide then. I would have thought that would be weird, but honestly, again, that's one of the things where like, you know, this archetype of character usually for all of the glass canniness that they give them, they usually give them a bunch of crazy stuff to make up for it. So it almost, you know, it sounded believable for a second. But if it's wrong, and ooh, yeah, it's just hits per move being higher. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Some specials have more than others. Okay, that's interesting. In any case, oh god, I was gonna say pretty good start to the round by Ganda, but now they find themselves getting pressured in the corner here by Tyrant, and again, next touch is probably gonna kill them, but. Okay, hold on. Not that one, though. Not that one. Yes, compliment. So a lot. Ooh, that is going to be death, though, unfortunately, as Tyrant goes up. Or no, this is 1-1 now, so it's tied up 1-1. Yes. Combo limit does not basically start counting until the opponent is airborne, which is why a lot of the characters that you see. This connection is painful. Yes. That's why you see characters who can keep people on the ground for a very long time. Can really do some really good stuff with messing around with combo limit, right? Grimnir with his seals, Lancelot can keep you on the ground for a really long time. So they can do these like really long combos because they don't even knock you up into the air until like halfway through it. So they don't even have to worry about combo limit counting up. In any case, let's see here. The spectate looks a little bit less laggy, so I don't know. Maybe it's looking a little better for the players now too. But in any case, just some mid-screen poking back and forth here. Tyrant walking himself in the corner, gets caught up by the double gym there. That was almost a really crazy conversion by Ganda getting the close L there, but couldn't really get anything more because the camera shenanigans. Gets 2H for their trouble. The Raging Strike is unfortunately not going to connect. That is one of the things, right? With the aerials extending your hurt box as much as they do, and 2Hs being as big in this game as they are a lot of the times. If you 2H someone on the other side of you like that, you can't really. Your other moves will not be able to keep up. Didn't go for Super Skybound Dart there. I guess more confident in this converging killing. I think Super Skybound Dart definitely would have, but this will work too, as Ganda takes this first round here to be on the door of potentially putting themselves up 2-1 versus Tyrant here. Oh, apparently that just beats Zeta's projectile there straight up, huh? One of the little needles there clashes with it, and then the other ones can still do their thing. All right. Corner combo here from Tyrant. Once again, my router is feeling the power that could tear it to shreds, and this is big damage here. Didn't start with that special, though, which is where the really horrible stuff tends to happen, right? If that special starts a combo, there's like no scaling on it, and you just get absolutely destroyed. Anyways, Ganda, I was going to say, in trouble here, but before I could even get the words out, they just die instead. Tough stuff here. Again, Avatar, you know, he doesn't have horrible defense necessarily, right? It's just more so the fact that he dies so quickly. Oh, spot dodge is the Raging Strike. That was preemptive for sure, right? They were like basically in the end of their spot dodge invincibility frames by the time that Raging Strike got there. So they were just trying to spot dodge some follow-up option there. And they happened to guess right there that they were going to do Raging Strike or something else that would be spot dodgeable. Guess them a big punish there. And now they're converting this into a whole lot of money here in this round. Goes to the Skybound Dart. It's big damage. It's big damage, and Tyrant is now on 1 Brave point, so things not looking so good. One more big hit here is going to do it. Text the throw, well done, but that counter hit 6-6L is probably going to be Ganda going up 2-1, I believe. So we're still in this. We still have at least one more game to play here. This is a best of 5, first to 3, as we say for top 8. So let's see how we can work things out here. What's the round start option? 6-6L, always good. Granblue Fantasy versus 6-6L Rising. Spot dodges this projectile there. Oh, and blocks the parry out with the little rock slide. Okay, no one really establishing themselves quite yet. Oh, as I say that though. Tyrant getting the throw, getting some corner pressure, gets DP, but again, DP not necessarily the most high reward option in the world. Still had some corner pressure there on Ganda. That stomp there is going to start fighting them out of the way there, but no, back in the corner they go, and oh, doesn't quite manage to convert off 6-6L. That's definitely the connection, showing its ugly head there, unfortunately. Makes conversions like that a little bit tougher to do. Okay. Hopefully they can still find some way to salvage this. We'll see. Ganda, for their part, out of the corner now, feeling a lot better about this round. The Devil Jin there. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So a lot of the times when Avatar goes up in the air like that, jumping is a good idea because it beats all the dive kick options. But that laser, if it catches you, is going to be a guaranteed air unblockable setup into the teleport kick. So that is exactly what Tyrant has got hit with here. And suddenly, this is a pretty scary situation. No Brave points. I know Ganda's thinking about that command grab super skybound dart too. We'll have to see. Yep, indeed they are. And I think Tyrant is spot dodging. I think they might have been spot dodging there. And unfortunately, spot dodge is not going to be throw invincible. Roll and spot dodge, not invincible to throws. Today we learned they are only strike invincible. So command grab super is going to catch that out there. The roll would have worked, maybe. I know spot dodge isn't throw invincible for sure. But I could have sworn that both of them were not throw invincible. In any case, the base, unfortunately, going to be dropped there. And Ganda finding themselves now on set point, potentially. Let's see. It's getting scary now, right? Oh, not quite able to grab him out of the air there. It's going to be a full conversion here for Ganda. Let's see. It's going to be, is this, yeah, it's not complement yet, so Skybound is going to connect. The roll moved him out of the way, so he'd have been out of the grab box. That's fair, I guess, yeah, because you can't throw someone meaty. Damn, yeah, I suppose so. That is unfortunate. So if the intention there was to roll, then yeah, that's a sad state of affairs for sure. Oh, I was going to say, is this death? And it is. Tyrant, unfortunately, they're going to get taken out. If the intention there was to roll on that command grab, and that's a rough one, but tough times. As Ganda is going to be moving on there. Well played still. Obviously, a little bit of sweater weather going on there, but unfortunately, it is going to be an unavoidable aspect sometimes of these online tournaments. I guess we can maybe try and go for connection tests and things like that, but with the region differences that happen occasionally, it is still going to be a little bit tough. All right, and here we are back with the next match of our top 8 on loser's side this time, right? So far, our two players who have lost in top 8, they're still alive. They're still here. You know, they got a chance. They can fight their way through loser's side and potentially get revenge on whoever beat them in grand finals, but the loser of this match is unfortunately going to be eliminated from the tournament, so high stakes going on in here. As we've got Upside Ashes on the Eustace versus Grape Soda on the Zoe. So let's see. I hope you are. I heard you also fight with a lightning. Yeah, where did Eustace find a gun, huh? Like, I guess, you know what? I guess there are a lot of people with guns in this universe. It's not necessarily like medieval, necessarily. On the moon? Okay, I don't know why I asked. I don't know why I asked. It's fine. Eustace has a gun. Let's just not question it any further. In any case, we've got that's real too. You're not fucking with me there. We got Zoe versus Eustace. Good start here to the round for Grape Soda. Again, anytime you can get your opponent to the corner early on in this game, right? The offense from basically every character in this video game can be very overwhelming here. So it's very possible that if you lose neutral the one time and get yourself pushed into the corner, that you will never get another chance to play neutral. Though a good sweep there, well placed by Upside, is gonna potentially give him a chance, but gets caught on the way in there. Again, this is another one of them cross-continental connections. I'm not entirely sure where Upside Ashes resides, but at the very least, I do know that Grape Soda is an Australian individual. So we'll have to see. You know, sometimes you just gotta fight through it. Again, if somebody, it is obviously unfortunate to always, if you want to be competing and the lag gets in the way, right? We can maybe at the very least institute some sort of connection test or something, right? We're not gonna split up by regions quite yet, but on the bright side, even if you get lamed out by lag a little bit, it's not like you lost, I don't know, a big pot of money or anything like that. This is more so just one of them for fun tournaments. As we're saying this though, not very fun of Upside to be shooting Soda in the face repeatedly with a giant lightning gun that he found on the moon, apparently. But I guess, you know, in terms of strange things that we use in combat, a giant dragon that seems to shapeshift like a goddamn Megazord is also pretty unfair. Which is exactly what Soda uses to tie up that first round there. But an instant cross-up jump L there is going to put Upside in a very advantageous position early on in the round here. Gets the combo, and the Hellfire Blight is going to lead to that converting to a full combo there. Suddenly, this is looking pretty good for Upside. Gets another hit meaty there. Soda maybe trying to jump on Wake Up or something. Gets bonked for his trouble. Okay, Dragon Laser fights his way out of the corner, but gets shot right in the face. Doesn't get the wall bounce, wasn't close enough. This Skyvan Art is going to connect, I think. I need Dragon Zord power now, absolutely. The Skyvan Art connects, but Soda does not get the full cinematic there. It was too far away. Oh, and that is the armored 6/6H from Zoe. Actually could have gotten a conversion off of that, but maybe again. Struggling a little bit with the sweater weather there with the rollback frames, but that was really good to armor through. Actually, it looks like it's guard point too, not even armor, right? She didn't even take damage when she was armoring that, so invincible 6/6H there from Zoe, showing its worth, but not quite enough to get Soda back into that round. More armor, yes. More armor. More armor. Oh, okay, and get spot dodge there. Actually, maybe could have been able to punish that, but not quite able to pull it out there. Is upside. Spotted as the spinning slash. That is a tough one. With spinning slash, most of the time you do want to just 2H it on the way down there, right? Because it's I think the EX one is minus, but not very much. And some of them are just straight up plus too. You still have an odd 2H, I believe it, but it is kind of your only. I mean, you can try and air throw her, I suppose, but that might be difficult as well. In any case, Brave counters out of this, the spinning slash there. That's definitely going to work out. Nice get off me tool there when someone is committing to an option as big as spinning slash. And oh my god, that dragon on Zoe, as big and scary as that move is, there is no actual invincibility on there, so she just gets bonked straight out of it by the grenade. Oh, and I was like, are we gonna see her versus Super Skybound? It looks we are, and oh, but Grape was blocking. You know, when I saw Grape crouching like that, I thought they were going for a 2L or something, but doesn't get an actual punish. Yeah, EX dive is +2 on block. Oh baby, doesn't get a full punish on that Super Skybound dart, but Upside's second chance of life is not going to pay dividends there at the end of the day. Dread it, run from it, full screen dragon laser that you just have to hold is going to arrive all the same. I mean, you can roll it, but it is quite the neutral tool, to be sure. All right. Once again, Upside finding himself in... it's literally unwinnable, yes. Upside finding himself in an advantageous position early on here. Been winning a lot of the neutral early. That is very punishable, yes, and they are very aware of this. Get all the way back over to the corner, Mr. Australian fellow. Oh, and Big Dragon is going to be... Yeah, that ultimate skill is pretty hard to contest with other ultimate skills, unless you're going to go hit Zoe herself, right? And Dragon will just kind of bulldoze through everything you want to do. So, solid interactions there. Giving Soda the advantage. That is plus on block. Brave counter is going to help, though. Oh my god, and the Skybound Art not quite in range, but again, Upside not quite able to actually get a full punish on that. You know, we'll call it even. Soda might have lost a full punish on the Super Skybound Art last time, due to a little bit of a rollback, yeah, if I do say so myself. It looks like the same thing just happened to Upside, so there is justice in the world after all. The stars have aligned and everything is evened out. Okay, oh, is this carry the delayed? Yeah, oh, good block on the overhead there. So most of the time, right, well, let's see what happens here before I go on yapping about this. How's Upside going to make it out of this one? Are they going to make it out of this one? They're rapidly approaching chip distance. Some good patience from both players with this. Oh, not going to lead to a combo, but that spinning slash is going to clip him. And ultimate spinning slash is always only actual reversal outside of her Skybound darts. You're going to seal the deal there. But what I was going to say is a lot of the times, those auto combo follow-ups, the sort of automatic, the universal overhead and low, especially the overhead, you don't really get much off of it almost ever. Except if you're one of those characters like Zoe who has delayed hitbox that can basically, the overhead knocks them out of the blocking, and then the lightning can strike there. Right here, right? This delayed lightning can strike and give you a full combo. So that was a very good block by Upside there to not get bonked on the head. Solid knowledge there. Grape has leveled up significantly since the last tournament. Yeah, they're playing very well for sure. Though they do get bonked out of it there. They do have a gap, yes, but also, I mean, you can also just block them, I suppose, if you're on the ball like Upside was. Though they're back in the blender here. Oh, and there's Wolf. Who needs to mash out a gap there when you can just do it right away? But I think that's almost certainly going to be death unless something horrible happens with the connection here. But the Skybound Art says no. Doesn't matter how laggy it is. Giant vertical Excalibur hitbox hits the whole screen. Is not going to let Grape Soda down there. Is that 2-1 to Grape Soda or 2-0 to Grape Soda? I see. Yeah. So potentially set points here for Soda to eliminate Upside and move on. So let's see how we got along here. All right, just kind of feeling each other out right now, zoning. Zoe's Dragon there is going to basically beat anything that Eustace can throw in terms of projectiles, I think. Maybe not the grenades, but anything else will just get eaten up by the laser, like what just happened there. Goes for the plus frames. Okay, some corner pressure. No one being too jumpy. This is good, at the very least. I do like this patience on defense from Upside, right? One of the worst things you can do in this game is be too jumpy on your defense. Though they are still going to get bonked by the Dragon there for their trouble, but they're... Wow, okay. You know what? They were having some trouble with that early on, but now it just feels like every single time Upside is ready with the 2 H's there on the spinning slash. Soda has to figure something out quick. This was something that kind of happened similarly for Soda last time too. People who didn't know how to deal with spinning slash, Soda kind of ran over them. But the opponents who did were the ones that gave them the most trouble. So let's see how they're going to adapt. Ooh, a little late on the 2H that time from Upside. You could see, you can see the start of Eustace lifting his gun up there, but he's a little slow in the reaction. He gets bonked by the spinning slash, and on a counter hit there, it actually is going to lead into a combo for Zoe, I suppose. Gets to the full Skybound Dart, and this is Soda trying to put himself or themselves on match point potentially. I like the jump there to try and avoid the throw, but probably a delay tech could have been a little bit safer. Okay, not quite in chip just yet. That dragon does not do a lot of chip, but gets counter hit out of his 2H again. Does Eustace. Unfortunate. Eustace's 2H definitely does not seem to be the fastest button in the world. So spinning slash has got to be really on the ball to actually get them gone there with the 2H. And it is now set point for Soda. Elimination point for Upside. They got to win this or they are out of the tournament. So let's see. That's a bad start. Counter hit 5H starter here on Zoe is going to be a lot of damage into the mix. Blocks the low. Well done. Again, very good about, has not been gotten by that low overhead schmicks right there. You do want to just block low by default and the overhead is reactable, right? Or you can match the DP out in the gap anyways, but that's obviously 50 meter for Eustace, so it's a bit precious. Nice. I like the plus frames into throw there, the aerial tick throw as it were, but oh no. Does not hit meaty and gets thrown right out of his move. Okay. Doesn't punish spinning slash, that at least doesn't get punished by spinning slash. It's scary for Upside. Any touch here will probably kill you. That dragon might have done it with the 1 brave point. But also, if they can combo into Super Skybound or something here, they could do some really good stuff. It's getting scary, though. Oh, no. Okay, doesn't get a full conversion off of this. Soda looking very threatening here, very menacing. Okay, Upside. Surely, if they get any tap into Super Skybound art here, it'll kill, but they just have to find their way over. Soda playing that distance right now, knowing they have the advantage, not taking any big risks, just waiting to try and get Upsides to commit to something risky, but they just go in with the low, which was risky, but it works out. Are they going to reverse the Super Skybound art? They don't, showing good patience there. They did get called out for that by Grape Soda last time. And now suddenly, one ultimate gun could spell the end of Soda here too. That is punishable. What's the move? Doesn't get the punish. Was actually spaced out enough, I suppose. Oh, and that was so well done by Soda there. I think that 6-6H was spaced out enough that it was definitely minus, but not actually punishable. Wow. Really, really tense stuff at the end of the round there. Both players at 10% health for like 30 seconds there. Great patience, but that is going to be Soda moving on over Upside. Upside, unfortunately eliminated, but GG's. Well played to both players. And we'll be moving on here in our loser side bracket. All right, and we are back here for our next match of loser side top 8. So once again, elimination on the line here. And we have Raha on the Fairy and question mark we've seen a couple of times on stream so far on the Nier. So this seems, my guess is that this seems tough for Fairy, right? Because one of the, like, basically the only thing that Fairy has over a lot of the cast is her ability to sort of control the neutral very strong and just, like, you know, kind of dictate the pace of the match. But I feel like Nier and Death especially are going to cause a lot of trouble for Fairy in terms of trying to set up all of her GG shenanigans and her whip normals and things like that. But we'll see. It's not honest. I think this is the first time I've ever seen this matchup. I don't think I've ever seen a Fairy fight a Nier. At the very least, it's not common. So I'll be interested to see how these characters interact. Grape made it to top 8. You did great, Upside. Well done. Grape pulled out some pretty clever stuff there at the end to take you out. Okay, well, yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about, right? What happens? What does Fairy do when rounds start? Death is just like in her face like this. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, but that's interesting. Actually, maybe it's, you know, snipes Death out. Maybe hold on. Raha potentially making me eat my words there. Again, yeah, GG is scary because just whenever you're blocking GG, you're kind of in a 50-50 there. Fairy has a very quick instant overhead she can hit you with, or she can obviously just hit you with a low. So whenever she can get you to block GG, you are in a very scary situation. But Death, obviously, Nier, no stranger to making blocking her be very scary. It's very tough, unless you have a lot of matchup experience with this character, to even find the gaps. If there's not obvious gaps in Nier's pressure, you have to just know, oh yeah, there's a gap after that, there's not a gap after that, right? So, yeah, that's not going to kill, is it? No, it's not, yeah. But it's very hard to even find the times to hit a button versus this character sometimes. And question mark so far running their offense pretty well, and that button right there, folks, that is maybe Nier's. There's a lot of stuff that goes that is obviously very well known about being strong about Nier, right? But that button there is a underrated aspect of the character. When Death is around, Nier's 2U is gigantic. It might it might be like, I think Anila's might be bigger, but it's like up there for biggest 2U in the game. And it's just, it can lead to just a whole lot for her too. So that is something you gotta watch out. People are not used to looking out for their toes from like this distance here, this mid-screen distance against Nier. It's a very scary option that you have to keep in mind. Okay, but anyways, Raha finding themselves with, finding themselves with good pressure in the corner here. Unfortunately, somehow knocks question mark out of it. But, yeah, Sieg 2U, of course, is also gigantic. Raha, unfortunately, finding themselves now in the corner. But hold on. One touch here. Frey doesn't have massive damage, but one touch could still do it. Doesn't get the full conversion off of DP. Does question mark. So another chance at life for Raha here. Getting a couple of chances here. Oh, but DP, still no conversion. Hold on. Ah, but the throw. Okay. A couple of unfortunate drops there from question mark, but unfortunately Raha not able to convert any of those, capitalize on those mistakes. and get their way out of there. I mean, those scramble situations at the end of a round, man, they're always difficult, especially when we're talking about your tournament life on the line here. So, you know, obviously, whether it's dropped combos or the inability to, you know, capitalize on dropped combos, it's nobody's fault. It's just, this is scary times. Okay, let's see. Once again, this full screen distance, you would think. I have to imagine that Fairy has a good time here, but again, I just feel like Nier is just like too scary. Yeah, Nier DP with GG, right? The GG has like infinite hits, and it slows the DP down to a crawl as it armors through it. Okay. Doesn't quite get anything off the DP here, besides, I mean, gets corner pressure, doesn't get a bigger combo or anything like that. Raha finding themselves in a very spooky situation here. Wants to get out of the corner, tried for a back throw there, almost certainly, but question mark, very ready for them there. Was not going to get caught slipping. Ooh, nice catch on the way in there. No fear, Shakespeare from Raha. Okay. Hold on. This is still winnable. Oh, but that's going to be painful. Okay, no. Bad, but no, not horrible. Oh, and hold on. That was really clever, actually. There's a wall bounce there, and this is going to be super Skybound. Are they dead? I think they... Oh, no! What do you mean? What do you mean? That's what Fairy's super Skybound art looks like. It's a low, basically? Oh, and the double side switch, question mark, hitting them with the Brain Destroyer. That is so sad. Buff that hitbox, man. That is... Oh, Raha doing everything right there, but I guess they should know that their character's SSBA has such a horrible hitbox and play around it, but just like that, the very fact of that is so sad. Jeez. Okay, well, in any case, if you're, just like us, if you're Raha, you have to just put that behind you, right? You got to move on, look forward to the next match here. Try not to let that get in your head, right? Obviously, that's a really sad way to lose a match, but that's a part of being a really good player, is just being able to mentally reset, only take the losses and all the bad things that happen as any data that you can get out of it. Otherwise, take every round as a whole blank slate and go from there. Now, unfortunately, question mark is going to, as I'm yapping over here, just kind of push them into the corner and beat them up a little bit here. But again, like we're talking about, it's first to 3, right? So there is still time here for Raha, for them to potentially make a comeback. We'll see. I'm not sure if we're going for a character switch, or if they are maybe unsure that they have one more chance for here, but we'll see. Let me just make sure to put that in the chat there so they are fully aware. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, okay, never mind. My bad. Raha, I was not familiar with your game. You're very familiar with the rules. They are switching character to Granathan, the Pocket Gran, Mr. Fantasy versus Rising himself. This is interesting. Raha's character tag is Anila, so maybe yeah, it's Anila, Gran, and Fairy, so I guess they have all 3 there, right? A Renaissance fighting game player there. They got lots of different options. This is interesting. So obviously, Gran, I think, in general, just a little bit more of a fundamentally sound character. The problem with Fairy, right, is just the way that her kit is sort of set up. There are some matchups that she absolutely destroys, and some matchups that are just like really, really hard for her to do anything in. I'm not sure which one Nier is, but at the very least, Gran is just a more stable character across the board, right? He just is like pretty solid at everything, so he doesn't have any massive gaping weaknesses that can be exploited by some members of the cast. So hopefully, Raha can find a little bit more success with the Granathan here. We'll have to see though. No matter who you are, Nier pressure is still Nier pressure. It is very scary, and the DP is actually going to beat that DP right there. Yeah, Gran is the owner of one of the very few plus on block 2Ms in the game. To my understanding, it is him, it is Belial, and it is Narmaya in her Kagura stance, the offensive stance, right? But hers is only +1, where I think Belial's and Gran's are +2. Belial's is +2 at the very least. Gran's might be +1. In any case, as we're talking about this, the Nier Blender does just end up reducing Raha to atoms and putting... Oh, is it +2? Oh, okay, damn. They're all +2, I suppose. Putting question mark on set point here. Okay, let's focus up here. Let's see what ooh, nice punch there. Get Death out of the way. Unfortunately, Death does come back worryingly quickly. That could be a potential nerf to Nier too, hey, in the patch. Everyone focused on the DP, but perhaps... Oh, just +1. There you go. I knew I was on something. Oh, and good safe jab there by Raha to spot dodge the DP, but unfortunately, doesn't actually get the full punish there. But still, that's very good matchup knowledge there, and just general awareness that you can safe jab parries and armored DPs like that. Some of them, anyways. But yeah, that could be a potential interesting nerf to Nier, right? Is if basically making it so that Death stays gone longer after you kill her. Ooh, an ult. What the hell? Yeah, that ult. That's all I was telling you, man. I was talking about it earlier in this video somewhere. But that... Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay, it's not Death, because Death isn't around. Oh, okay. You can break counter out of this still. This is almost a chip situation here. Okay, careful there. Death is behind you. He's right behind me, isn't he? Marvel Cinematic Universe type script writing. I love it. I love the patience there. That is so good. I love the patience from Raha to not just panic and try and go for chip right away. I guess, yeah, Death seems to win. Right? Death seems to be the projectile that beats all other projectiles. Alright. Ooh, and there's a gap there to punch after Death whiffs the light DP there. It's so, when Death does light DP after her follow-ups there is no gap between, like, there's no gap for you to mash between the end of one special and the startup of the light DP there. Oh, punish. Wonderful. Good stuff by Raha. Showing some very good situational awareness on this Gran here. This is not Death. It's not Death, but it's, oh my god, I was actually, I shouldn't have been so confident. Okay, Raha, not tying it up, but starting to claw their way back here. 2-1 now. Question mark up 2 sets, Raha with 1, so they got a mountain to climb, but they surely are getting there. But yes, so very quickly, I had 2 tangents that I forgot about. 2-1 Raw, yes. Question mark 2-1 Raw, yeah, that's correct. So yes, what I was saying is with an interesting possible nerf to Nier could be to make it so that Death lasts, or yeah, this right here, like this situation where Death is gone and they stay gone. Right now, it doesn't last very long. I do wonder if that could be an interesting way for them to potentially nerf her further, right? Is making it so that Death stays there even longer. Like maybe they double the amount of... Oh, no punish from the DP there. That's unfortunate. Raha, again, has been doing that very well, but I guess that time, again, you always have to be so ready to react to Nier potentially. Oh my god. The absolute madman. Minus frames into EXDP right in Nier's face. No fear from Raha. Damn. This is some Granathan gameplay here. But yeah, if they make Death go away for longer, that could be an interesting way to punish Nier, or, you know, lessen Nier's power level a little bit too. Go Gorilla modes? I'm telling you, man, these Shoto players, they never, the people who play Shotos, they're not the fundamentally sound, balanced individuals that you might think. Yeah, so right there, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. And Raha taking really good advantage of that. So, refund the game? Yeah, honestly, just be free to play, bro. You don't need the money. Grand's all you need. But yeah, so that light DP there, yeah, this one right here, but the light version. So Nier a lot of times will do like all the little claws, right, into a follow-up. And one of the follow-ups, the sort of claw, has a gap there that you can mash on. Yeah, that one, right? But then the light DP doesn't have a gap, right? I think there's one of them where you can mash on Death and blow her up, basically. By the way, Raha going up 2-2 there. So Gran, well done. Now, yeah, tied up, set match. But yeah, Raha showing some very good matchup knowledge with Nier there, sniping out the Deaths in a lot of these different gaps and punching them, basically, is the long story short there. After that light DP, if you block it, you can just kill Death for free. But it'll catch you if you try and mash on some of the other slower options, is the idea behind what question mark is doing there. In any case, with all that being said, I finally wrapped up all the tangents that I started like 2 matches ago. We are now on Game 5, one way or the other. This is somebody's last match in this tournament. So let's see. Okay, good start from question mark so far, getting some pretty nice early pressure and damage here on Raha. As the other thing about Nier too, I mean, if you just block her for long enough, she starts doing some really, really bad chip damage to you. It gets pretty nasty pretty fast here. DP blocked and punished. Raha, man, just absolutely looking like a completely different person on this Gran. This is absolutely nuts how differently this round looks. Oh, whiffs the throw there, does question mark. Raha not quite ready to punish though. One throw might do it, but at the very least, one more strike from Gran will certainly be the difference maker. Death gone. Ooh, no! That was possibly an intended Brave counter there from question mark. And that's going to be Death, almost certainly, isn't it? No! No, whiffs it! Oh my god, and Death is completely gone. 6XL. There's no way for him to get chipped out right now. And the EX is going to whiff? Huh? The DP didn't connect into itself? Buff Granathan? Mr. Fantasy versus Rising? He needs buffs. Too far. I thought it would always... That's got to be... They need to fix that, man. There's no way that if at any range where the first hit connects, the second one should definitely do it. But anyways, we can't dwell on it for too long, because now, question mark on set points here, potentially. Raha, after they've shown that they have some very good mental fortitude, clawing their way back from getting down 0-2 to tying it up, so they have to not let what just happened there get in their heads. And so far, it looks like they're not. Oh my god, they are just... Raha with the absolute mental of steel. A lot of people will be tilted after what happened just then, but no. They immediately just, yeah, the grand rush down, taking that round back in convincing fashion. And you know what time it is, folks. Final round. One way or the other, this is set point for somebody. This is the last round of this match here. Let's see how it goes. Once again, decent start here for question mark, getting the death pressure early on. Granathan running right past that jump U from Gran there, trading because it's a war crime button. Ooh, and doesn't actually hit anything there. You see a lot of different respect on the options from both players here. This is that Game 5 adaptation right here. John Granblue, everyone definitely, you're never gonna catch the crowd rooting for the Nier over the Gran. I mean, I'm an impartial third party, but John Granblue definitely seems to be getting the best of all of the... Oh my god, throws her out of the DP. Raha also just like such good matchup knowledge and what to do versus this near DP here. And near Death's gone. This is scary. If you're a question mark, this is really scary, especially now. You're not dead, but you have no deaths. You've got literally nothing, and Raha's just gonna walk up and punch you in your damn face. And that is going to be the reverse 3-0 sweep after what looked like a very, very rough time that Raha was having there with the fairy. They just bring the Gran out, and it is a completely different person. Well done to both of our players. Well done to question mark, of course, but Raha just, that mental fortitude there is something else. It is not easy to reverse 3-0 somebody. I think that's the first reverse with 3-0 we've had in any of these tournaments so far. But yes, good games to question mark, good games to Raha. There's unfortunately question mark a very strong showing, but unfortunately that is going to be them eliminated from the bracket there. Raha in those tenser moments, just like one step ahead, and again, clearly very practiced against the Nier. You can see a lot of different indications of high matchup knowledge there. But yeah, good game to question mark, good game to Raha. All right, here's our next match in our loser side top 8 here. So we got Tyrant's Remedy and Raha, who we just saw. They are rocking the Gran once again, and you know what? Tyrant said, I like how you played against that Nier. How you like my Nier? So they're going to be testing Raha here on the Nier. I will say, I'm very impressed by Raha. They seem to have really good matchup knowledge and different. Like again, Nier is a character that obviously it's best character in the game. So a lot of people lab the matchup more than they would for, say, I don't know, some random mid tier like what would you guys? What's a random mid tier? Gran? No, Gran. I mean, Henri. Yeah, what's the difference? Henri. I was gonna say Henri, but then Henri is also just like you never see him. I don't know, man. Why can't I think of a single mid-tier character? Like, the top tier and the bottom tier are so clear in my head. Zoe? Loane? Well, Loane's also... Yeah, you get my point. The point is, Gira, sure. Gira's really good. But okay, anyway. The point is that people lab against Nier more than any other character. Pretty much, right? Because she's so strong. And we can see that, for example, Raha has some extremely high-level matchup knowledge, I feel like, here. They know a lot of the different ways, a lot of different gaps they could potentially mash on Nier's pressure here. They're punishing the DP pretty consistently. They're throwing her out of it, right? Ooh, nice. The shimmies, too. Like, we are seeing some incredibly well-structured offense on the side of Raha here. That is definitely what carried them to victory against question marks Nier, but, of course, you know, same character, but different player. Tyrant is a whole other beast here. Their Nier probably plays very differently from question marks, so Raha can't... They have to worry about overfitting to, you know, if you guys are familiar with any sort of machine learning sort of terminology, that's the word, terminology. You have to worry about overfitting potentially to question marks Nier. They did a lot of adapting over the course of that first to 5, or first to 3 rather. They gotta make sure that they're not still looking out for the same things that question mark did, because Tyrant is probably not going to play in the same way. So let's see. First round going to Tyrant there as we speak about it. Good shimmy there. Tyrant is going to be delay teching that out though. All right, you're in the Nier blender. Oh, and they both whiff throw. That's pretty funny, right? Tyrant whiffs his throw, and in response, Raha trying to tech that, right? I think, and he goes for the throw himself. But of course, throw range is universal here, so his throw also whiffs in return. Gets back thrown into the corner. This is a horrible place to be if your name is Raha. Ooh, okay, but hold on. No full conversion off of that. Tyrant was not expecting him to get hit by that necessarily. Okay, fireball going through. Some feeling out by both players here. That's 6-6L from Nier. So good. Covers so much horizontal space and gets her so much reward on hits. But Raha doesn't care about any of this. Showing us that gigantic grand damage there. That is some pretty nasty stuff for a mid-screen combo. Punches death right out of that little front flip that she does there. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that 2-3, I think it's 2-3-6, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. Raha, that was looking real scary. There was a couple of different both players basically did something that would have spelled their doom a couple of different times at the end of that set, but at the end of the day, it was Raha was able to still come out with the victory there, tying it up 1-1 here in rounds. And let's see who takes this first game. Gran can never lose as the main character. That's true. Gran is the singularity. That means that, you know, the very... Oh god, the same thing happened again where Raha tried to tech Tyrant's throw. But yeah, Gran is a singularity, which means that fate itself shifts around them, and they can alter fate in a way that nobody else can. So clearly that means that Raha is destined to win this, but we'll see if Tyrant has anything to say about that. Right now, just getting booted into the corner here. Let's see. That ultimate waltz there by death is basically completely unfuckwittable. No Raging Chain follow-up there from Tyrant. Might have been out of range. I found if you hit Raging Strike right at the very edge of the range, sometimes you can't necessarily do the follow-up. Maybe that's just me being stupid. I might be making that one up. Oh, an ultimate DP there is not going to kill? No, it is not. But it's going to put Raha in a very scary situation as, once again, ultimate waltz. We've been talking about it. That move is I feel like people don't talk about that move enough from Nier. That is just like... It is a 50-meter instant win in basically any neutral situation. It's kind of the worst version of Siegfried's ultimate fireball, or EX fireball, I suppose. But, I mean, that move is ridiculous. So being a worse version of that is not so bad. Okay, so Tyrant taking that first game there on the Nier. Well played by Raha, but again, Tyrant is playing his Nier slightly differently than how Question Mark did. So Raha's going to have to adapt here. Big Alt Waltz fan? Yeah, I'm sure you are a Nier player. You sicko. Okay, 6-6L, you know how it be. Good patience from Raha here, but eventually this chip damage is going to start adding up. You got to try and find that opportunity here to potentially punch them out of it, and that's not bad. 5H. There's Ultimate Waltz. Once again, though, rearing its ugly head. 50 meter to continue my turn, guaranteed. Ultimate DP also. This is pretty scary here for Raha. I mean, for Raha, they have big damage. Ooh, man. I was going to say, if they get one hit here into Super Skybound or something, it's going to be real nasty. Okay, DP does connect this time. They're not getting inted by their own moveset anymore. What's the plan here? Obviously, that near DP is the giant threat that everyone's looking out for. Really good patience by Tyrant there. Good trigger discipline. Clearly, ooh, I was going to say, clearly Raha was trying to bait that out. Is this going to be... Are they dead? Oh my god, this grand damage is absurd. They're dead. And it's honestly, like, not even that close. It's not even that close. Like, they could have had a lot... Yeah, look at how many hits were still left on that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Good conversion there by Raha to find the victory in that one round over Tyrant. But Tyrant, for their part, is not going to go quietly into that good night. They're already up one game. They're trying to make it two. Just absolutely bullying Raha in the corner here for most of the rounds. Main character type damage, that's a singularity if I ever did see it. But the throw tech there, get out. Oh, and doesn't punish the DP. Raha definitely has a very good idea of what to do about DP, but sometimes just a little bit slow on that execution. Blocks the 50-50 there. That is a very nasty 50-50 Nier can hit you with. Raha ready for it and guesses correctly. Okay. Oh, an ultimate waltz. Once again, how dare you play neutral with me? I have more than 50 meter. Are you some kind of fool? Says Tyrant's Remedy. Ultimate waltz, and it leads into a full combo too. If it wasn't good enough, if it hits from close enough, or if the Nier can just run up and murder you for it. So that is a very well done use of his resources there by Tyrant to take him up to 1-1 here, and potentially on the road to going up 2-0 versus Raha. I mean, Raha is our first ever reverse sweeper, so maybe they can try and do it again, even if Tyrant does go up 2-0. But of course, you'd much rather 1-1. There's a world of difference between 1-1 and a best of 5 and 2-0. May seem like it's just one number off there, but that is like, you know, your chances of winning the set go from like, 80%, or I guess 50% or something, to like 20% if you're down 2-0. So it's a really rough time. Raha definitely not wanting to go down 2-0 here, but they might not have a choice. They're stuck in this corner here versus this suffocating Nier pressure. Out of Brave points now, Ultimate Waltz. Once again, going to ruin their day, and that 6XL is not going to convert into anything, but they have so few defensive resources at their disposal at this point, and Raging Strike with no Brave points means that they're absolutely going to go down. And Tyrant, making me talk faster than I wanted to there, too much stuff happening, but is going to take that second game and go up 2-0 versus Raha. I mean, this is the... Oh, another character switch? Are they going back to the Fairy? They said if I'm going down swinging? It's possible. It's possible. Or maybe the Anila? It does seem on Raha's card that they play 3 characters. They got an Anila, a Gran, and the Fairy, but no, they are going back to the Fairy. Well, last time, the Fairy went down 2-0. The Gran hit up the reverse sweep. This time, the Gran goes down 2-0. Maybe the Fairy is the one who's going to pick up the slack. It seems like Raha's got a team here, you know? They're all equals. They can all shoulder each other's burdens at different times. The power of friendship, as we all love to see. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. I still have to imagine... Excuse me. I still have to imagine that this is a tough matchup for Fairy in general. But again, matchups are one thing, right? But at the end of the day, the players behind the characters are 95% of the equation. So, if Raha can pilot the Fairy to victory here, then... who knows? Maybe we can get another reverse sweep. I mean, it's a good start. Bonking Tyrant right in the face there. Okay, yeah, but Death, once again, so intimidating there, just standing in front of you. What do you do? No fear, I suppose. You're just going to... Oh, okay, but there you go. That DP, right? And you're stuck. You're in the volleyball. This is where Nier gets her big damage, when you're sandwiched between her and Death like this, and that is half of your health for getting hit with a DP mid-screen. This is what we talk about with this here character. Spot dodge is the ultimate waltz, though. Hold on. Titans can bleed. Ultimate waltz can, in fact, be defeated. All you have to do is be goated with the sauce, like Raha. Eat your greens, you can grow up big and strong like them. Okay, this is a pretty good, suddenly, they find themselves, you know, Brave point advantage. They still obviously, you know, next, if they get another baseball or volleyball combo out of Nier there, they might be dead. They are sandwiched right now, this is the scariest part. But, ultimate DP going to get them out of there. Tyrant rocking only 1 Brave point, so, oh man. Oh, I was going to say, not able to convert off that, but they do get the quick little 6XL there. Just a little bit of extra poke there to add some damage. Put Raha in an even worse situation. This is not good. Ooh, but it's ready for the Brave counter, or the Raging Strike that time. It's what killed him last time. And you know what? Tyrant's got no death. They got no Brave points. They got no specials. They got no bitches. And they whiffed the throw. Tyrant, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sure you have bitches. But it's, you know, it's just how it goes. And for once, Fairy's SSBA actually going to do things. It is not going to just be a miserable, worthless piece of shit hitbox like it was previously for Raha. And it's going to actually close out that round for them. Wonderful. Solid mental fortitude shown by Raha once again, as always. But Tyrant, ooh, getting back into the corner for their part. Let's see, the 50-50 so scary here. What are they going to do to get out of it? Obviously, they have a very strong option at their disposal in DP, but the stronger the option is, the more people expect it. Not really willing to let it go yet is Tyrant. Let's see. Going for the super there. I think this is invincible, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I like that as a reversal there. Getting Raha in the face, and also now in the corner suddenly. I mean, this is very winnable for Tyrant. One or two more good corner interactions here, and that'll be death for Raha. And it is very easy to get these favorable corner interactions in this situation. Tyrant has shown that he's got some very strong offense too. Raha out of Brave points, so now next touch for sure is going to kill, but Fairy is going to grab your toes right there. Munching on your fingertips. He is the little crazy cat boy. And that is going to be 2-1 so far. So 2 up for Tyrant, 1 for Raha. The Fairy is trying for the reverse sweep for sure. Again, Raha clearly having the team sharing the load there. Let's see, Tyrant. I mean, we were talking about how Raha has a team of characters. Tyrant plays like 20. So let's see who's going to pull out here. Who is his Fairy counter pick? I wonder. Apparently it's not Nier, so maybe I'm wrong about that matchup being bad for Fairy. Who knows? Let's see. I mean, literally there's no way of guessing. He plays half the roster, so we'll have to wait and see what he graces with here. And a Siegfried. Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. We were talking about Gran when Raha switched over earlier, right? When we were talking about how Gran is sort of a very stable character, right? He doesn't have any really bad weaknesses that can be exploited by anybody. And of course, Siegfried is just that on steroids. So it's not going to be that big of a problem for him anyway either. Because Fairy, again, is very polarizing. Fairy is the opposite of this. You can switch if you want to match. Yeah, I don't have any rules against that necessarily. I know normally you can only switch if you lose, right? Which I guess actually Tyrant did lose there, I guess. But yeah, you can just play whoever you want, pretty much. I'm not doing, you know, any Smash Bros stage bans or anything like that. But yeah, so Siegfried is kind of the opposite of Fairy. Fairy's a very volatile character, right? She has some very good matchups and very hard matchups. Siegfried kind of just like, you know, he's just very sound. He does it pretty well against pretty much everybody. So we'll have to see what Raha can get up to here. Okay. Wait, what the hell just happened there? I looked away for a second at the chat, and suddenly Tyrant's in the corner? What? Huh? I should have been looking. And this super, okay, I actually was like, is Super Skybound not gonna miss again? It missed? Oh, combo limits. Okay. I looked away at the chat for 1 second, and then I was like, wait, well, I could have sworn that Tyrant was the one comboing. Okay. Well, I mean, good, again, most of fighting games, it's not just not making mistakes, but a lot of it, equal parts even, is capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes, which Raha is doing incredibly well right now. Gets the walk up there for the Wolfie Boy extension. And that is going to be, oh, okay, not going to be a kill there. Maybe could have done a Raging Strike extension or something, but still in a very advantageous position is, oh my god, and no fear of the projectile from Siegfried. Very well played stuff by Raha here, no fear. That Siegfried projectile can just win neutral automatically if you let it, but Raha said no. How about I just use my ultimate projectile instead? Beat your ass. And they're now up 1 round. Again, working their way towards a potential reverse sweep here. Is this what Raha does to everybody they fight? They always go down 2-0 and then they win 3 in a row. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but of course Tyrant, for their part, not going to go off into that good night quietly. Pushing them into the corner here with this very scary Siegfried pressure, but good read on the command grab there from Raha, avoiding that. Still in the corner though. Tyrant's still in a pretty good position here, and this is going to be damage. Siegfried hurts, man, and that Skybound art of his is one of the most damaging ones in the entire game, I recently found out. There's going to be almost all of Raha's health sent straight to the Shadow Realm. And now it's bad. Sieg, aka the better Gran? Pretty much. I mean, Sieg is the best Shoto in the game, so he's the better version of pretty much every Shoto. Especially anyone who isn't Belial. Belial could be argued to have some unique strengths that Siegfried doesn't, maybe. Oh, but Raha! Finding that, oh my god, really well done by Tyrant there. I'm gonna say, things very quickly could have spiraled out of control there. It's very easy once you start losing a lead like that to just start panicking. But Tyrant, very calm, very collected, finds the throw there, back throw incident, and that is going to be him putting himself potentially on set point here. Let's see what Raha can do. This is for all the marbles. Rolls through. That roll is a very good option against a lot of Siegfried's Rekka options there. It basically only loses to him not doing a follow-up, or if you do it a little late and you don't get it on that quick one that Raha did just roll through. So again, Raha showing some very good character matchup against a lot of the very good character matchup knowledge against a lot of the top tiers. Their Nier matchup knowledge, their Siegfried matchup knowledge is all very solid. Indiana Jonesing their way over Gets caught out by the jump L there. And Tyrant now, he's got something started. He's got him in the corner. This is some scary offense. This is some big damage too. Raha's not dead yet, but they are in some big danger. One more touch like this, and they're going straight to the Shadow Realm. And the unblockable setup messed up by Tyrant, unfortunately. Maybe trying to catch them out on something there, but that does not actually hit meaty there. So let's see. Raha's got a chance, but this is very scary. Oh, I think they're parrying. I think he's parrying. Oh no, he's blocking. He did nothing. So smart by Tyrant there to guess right on the reversal super. Raha has been trying that a couple of times, and Tyrant, some really solid offensive decision-making there is going to lead to them, unfortunately, eliminating the hometown hero here. Raha, after the reverse sweep, was definitely the crowd favorite. But Tyrant said, sit down. I'm just swinging at this point, exactly. Incredibly good stuff by both players, though. And again, Raha, just like the mental fortitude of the gods. Just got done reverse sweeping another very strong player, and they almost did it again. So incredibly well done. Yes, good work. You are great to both players. But now we will be moving on to our, I believe, next match of Losers Side Top 8 before we head back to Winners. All right, and here is our next match in our Losers Top 8. This will be the last set here before Winners Finals, and then we'll have 2 more loser sets, and then it'll be Grands. So we're rapidly closing in on the end of this tournament. But we've got Grape Soda versus AJR here. So AJR on the Belial, Grape Soda on the Zoe. Let's see how it goes here.
Believe in victory.
Both these players are looking pretty strong so far, but again, one of them will be eliminated after this match, one way or the other. Unfortunately, there are no draws. There is no crying in baseball, and there is no way to deal with that spinning slash if you're not going to 2H it. It is plus on block. Oh my, wait, there's a gap there? There's a gap, huh? Well, damn. Today I learned. I had no idea. No wonder I thought that move was so unbelievably unbeatable. Because I would always just have to eat that every time he did it. Wild. Anyways, I mean, great character knowledge by Grape there to find that. And for their trouble, they're rewarded with a very strong corner position here and a very strong start to the round. Of course, this is one of them cross-continental matches. AJR, I believe, is located in North America, I think. And then Soda, of course, our Australian hometown hero here. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of sweater weather to go through. But we'll see. Throws the parry there. Again, solid, very solid... very solid options to answer Belial's different tools here. And, AJR is on chip here. This is very scary. Soda might be going for a reversal DP. No, you know what? I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that was a hell of a bait. They didn't do it the first time. Then as soon as AJR did anything else, they were mashing that reversal DP. I like it. I like it. Okay, well, anyways, Soda taking that first round with some very solid defensive decision-making there. Now they get a good start to this one, too. As AJR is kind of rapidly running out of screen space there. Spot dodge is the 6-6H, but for their trouble, he's going to eat a full combo here into command grab. The cheeky little reset there from AJR. Clever stuff. Ooh, and yeah, once again, not quite able to beat that spinning slash out. You got to do something about Zoe coming down with that spinning slash. Either 2H her, or air throw her, or DP her, or something. Otherwise, she'll just be plus on block. You have to eat that. Big Dragon Man refunding 25% meter. Oh my god, not quite getting the combo here, but Soda just throwing out these dragons left and right. And this actually might be death. Yeah, I think it is. If AJR gets a couple more Raging Strike extensions here, goes for the Asmodeus. Actually, I don't know. Combo limits? Yeah, actually just barely alive. It might have been possible that it might have been a little bit more combo limit efficient to just do a bunch of Raging Strike extensions there, but at the same time, I don't play Belial. I'm sure AJR knows his stuff, and regardless, he gets that round anyways. So the stomp there is +1. Good knowledge by Soda to avoid that. Finds themselves dragoning. Ooh, and the counter hit 6-6L doesn't quite manage to get anything off it, though. That might be those rollback frames at play there a little bit. Ooh, and that is very punishable. It's punishable if you block it. It's even more punishable if you spot dodge it. That is for damn sure. Okay, not ready for the Raging Strike, though. That's going to be 2 of his Brave points down the drain for AJR. Ultimate spinning slash. That one you do have to just, you have to respect it on wake up, but you still can 2H it on the way down. Ooh, and counter hit 6-6L, and obviously Belial is so good at converting off of 6-6L. There's so many quick normals, so a counter hit is just free real estate. No more Raging Strikes to follow up with, but he might still be able to get a combo here. Oh, and doesn't quite manage at the combo limit, and he's so low on health. Some Raging Strike extensions into a combo here could potentially spell the end for him. You take so much extra damage when you're out of break points, but no, not quite enough damage from Soda. Both players just barely unable to kill off their conversions there, but he who misses his conversion last, or can't kill off his conversion last, loses, I suppose. As AJR, ultimate DPing his way out of that situation and taking that first game. Very well played by both players. A little bit of a scramble at the end there. AJR comes out on top, though, and we move on to our next game here. Combo miss are real ruthless tonight, honestly. Just barely, like, back-to-back there, both players just barely unable to kill each other with their combos. Oh, that 2M. I was gonna say, I was like, should I say it? Who's gonna tell him? That 2M is plus on block. It is very, very scary to mash after Belial to that 2M there, and it'll link into itself a couple of times too. This is bad. I don't think they're dead. Well, what? Alrighty then, chat room. Will it kill? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, baby. I'm so good at will it kill, man. I'm 15-0. Oh, what the hell? Okay, and beating the DP with their own DP there. Good wherewithal, but you're in a chip situation now, but counter hit 5H. Hold on. If there is a world where Soda can win this, it looks exactly like this, but DP is such a scary option. Yep. You saw Soda tried something there, but you had to basically spot dodge or probably roll, more likely, so that you wouldn't be in range of DP there. I think Soda tried to backdash and got blown up for it. That is a very spooky situation, and they didn't quite pick the right option. Oh, and command grab once again. Yeah, reactable, right? Reactable. It's definitely reactable, but it's so scary with all the other things Blau is looking out for. And AJR suddenly, after a very, very close couple of rounds, trying to steamroll Soda here, as he has a very dominant start to this one. Oh, that's very punishable. That's very... Oh, but actually, you know what? Does not get a bigger conversion, but gets the back throw incident. Could have done a Raging Strike conversion at the very least there. Could have AJR'd, and now is he going to get hit by this? No, he's blocking, and that is probably going to be the end of Soda's life there for that second game. I believe it's 2-0. That's 3. I think this should be 2-0 for AJR here, so I think Soda still has one more chance. Yep, that's right. That is right. Blau walking forward is considered a mix-up between grab, parry, or walking. Well, not really, because both options lose to jumping over him. Right, so if you react to him walking, jump over will beat every single option. It's just that reacting to him walking forward is kind of difficult to begin with, because you're looking out for so many other options that he could be doing. So it's not a real mix, because both options lose to a single option, but a lot of the times you just sit there and like, his normal walking forwards? Oh, I see what you mean, Yeah, fair enough. In any case, AJR finding himself pushed into the corner early on here, is minus there, but of course, gets out of there with the DP. Good patience here by Soda to not immediately brave counter out of that situation there. Could have been a potential... Oh my god, and that is going to spot dodge that Raging Strike clean. If you're not familiar, spot dodge is basically like the amount of invincibility frames on spot dodge are basically designed perfectly to mess up Raging Strike. Raging Strike has a 28 frame startup, I believe, excuse me, and spot dodge has 29 active frames. So even if someone spot dodges preemptively, right, the spot dodge is active for more than enough time that you will get your Raging Strike blown up there. It is tailor-made to blow it up, and AJR taking that advantage that he got from that snowball and get into a round, a win in that first round. Grape Soda struggling with the lag, but again, it's how it goes. You gotta fight through these rollback frames. You gotta fight through the sweater weather here. It's cold outside. It's winter in Canada. I know it says March 27th right there, but no, it's winter in Canada until basically July. So you gotta deal with this. You gotta deal with the sweater weather. And oh my God, spot dodge the Raging Strike. Yeah, there you go. Lag's not so bad. You know, apparently they can still react to Raging Strikes on here, both players. Not playing so badly in the lag here. Ooh, and he gets clipped by the very just tip of that Belial DP there. Probably could have tried to punish it on the way down otherwise. Guard crush with the Asmodeus there, and the spot dodge is not what you want to see in that circumstance, and is unfortunately going to be the end of Grape Soda's tournament bracket life there, as AJR takes it over him 3-0. Very well played by both players there, and of course a little bit of, again, a little bit of lag, I'm sure, some rollback frames to fight through, but still, good stuff, and that's going to be AJR moving on and eliminating Soda. Well played to both players. All right, and here's our winners finals. Now, we've gone through enough of our losers matches that we're back over here. We've got Ganda on the Avatar Belial versus Archer on the Seahawks, right? So this could be an interesting match. Again, I imagine, I mean, this... If you look at our tier list, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, this is pretty far apart, but I don't know exactly. Maybe this isn't such a bad matchup for Avatar. The only thing that I can think of is that I know Seahawks for a fact. When Seahawks hits you, Seahawks sure does hurt. So this is going to be, you know, doubly so for an Avatar Belial. Unless, what if he just never get a chance to hit me? You know, what if I'm not a coward? What if I didn't run? What if I want them to kill me? What if I want them to try? Counter hit started there by Ganda, getting them off to a pretty good start in this round here. Connection looks a lot more stable here than it did in Ganda's last match, so that's good. But, oh, nice spot dodge on the Raging Strike. I was going to say, you find yourself in the corner here versus Seahawks. It's a scary place to be. Next touch here from Ganda, if it's a good one, will probably kill, or your dive kick will just get absolutely blown up there by... Oh my god, I thought he was going to get even more conversion off of that. The dive kick getting absolutely exploded by the ultimate backboard there into a big combo and corner pressure, which Archer uses to convert into that first round win there. Very good stuff. Solid reactions there. That is one of the bigger problems with Avatar Belial, I think, is that dive kick mix of his is just kind of not real. In any case, Archer getting off to a good start in this round as well. Okay. Oh, EX Fireball, dive kick. Oh, at least, you know, Ganda's out of the corner. That's good. Archer now kind of in not such a good position. Yeah. Good. If you air block basically anything that Avatar can do, he can basically immediately unblockable you for your trouble. That is something that he's got going for him for sure. But that overhead kick is plus on block. I'm not sure if Ganda is aware of this or not, but they definitely are now, one way or the other. I know if you take that, you have to hold it, unless you have a DP or something like that. You do not want to be challenging Seox. Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. When Seox is going through his Rekka, I would look at his feet. If his feet leave the ground, he's doing, yeah, exactly. When his feet leave the ground in Rekka like that, that means he's doing that move, and you can react to it pretty consistently if you look out for that in his close L. Seox doing Sieg damage versus Avatar right now. That's damn right. Seox already does pretty good damage with some of his combos off certain hits. For example, I think Yanda's dead. Yeah, actually, I think. It's not even close. There's a whole Skybound art still coming. Look at that. They're dead before they even do the maximum spider there. 7 golden letters coming out the maximum spider does Archer. And that is going to be some real tough times for Ganda here. Again, this Avatar character, man, they explode so much when you hit them. 5 golden letters, that's the great from Tekken. You're thinking of the wrong letters there, Avery. You're looking at 7 golden letters. But yeah. At the end of the day, we'll see. Ganda still has, they've been doing very well in the bracket so far. So clearly, despite, again, I for some reason, I have nothing to say about Avatar except just spewing vitriol at this character. Apparently, he didn't do nothing wrong. I just really wanted to buff him because I think he's really cool. So I want him to be better. But Ganda, regardless of their character strength, has been doing very well in the bracket so far. So let's see. Clearly, they can cook. So let's let them cook and see what they can pull up against Archer here. Ooh, and you know what? Nice, the Devil Jin there. Catching Seox is approaching his tracks. Some decent damage there. Next hit will probably kill. Yes, maybe so. No, not quite. No conversion off that, but the whiff throw from Archer there, very well capitalized by Ganda. That's going to be tying them up 1 round to 1 here. Trying to get back in the set as much as they can. Imagine the Sieg Abel matchup damage. I don't even want to think about it, man. I know for a fact someone was posting a training room combo with Siegfried that did it did almost enough damage to kill Avatar Belial twice. Like if he had 2 life bars of what he currently has, he would die. So I don't even want to think about the Sieg Abel matchup, man. In any case, with that being said, we've got Ganda here fighting their way out of the corner. It's Brave counter for their trouble, though, and that counter hit 6-6L is going to be a nice and easy-peasy conversion for Seox. That's one of the things that sets a lot of these top-tier characters apart, is they get so much off of 6-6L versus some characters who struggle to kind of convert into big, meaningful damage. And I think, why do I say I think? I mean, again, it's not even close. We didn't even get the cinematic. Gyanda's dead. God damn, that is 2-0 up for Archer here. Yeah, it's like 20. I think I could have sworn I saw somebody post a combo in the Discord once that was like 27,918 or something like that. Like it was like 80 damage off of killing Avatar twice or something. But regardless, yeah, that matchup must be very very difficult for them. In any case, Yanda's still not out of this, right? That's the whole point of a best of 3. Oh, hey, okay, there you go. Here's where we see some of the strengths of Avatar, right? He can really do some really long combos and get some pretty nice conversions off different things. But again, I mean, you see what I'm looking at? He got hit with a 6-6L, and look at that. I mean, all he got hit with was a 6-6L, and he was basically the same life total as Archer. This character can do some really good damage, but for his trouble, he basically has to kill himself. And here comes the Avatar Belial meme once again, right? Spends most of the round comboing you, and then you hit him with 1 combo and a throw, and he goes down. It's a tough time for this character to be alive, but Archer now on set point regardless. No, I mean, again, listen. The reason that I keep being so mean to Avatar is, I'll say it before, I'll say it again. This character is so goddamn cool, and I like when this sort of archetype of character is very strong. Everyone loves Akuma, man. He can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but everybody loves Akuma. So you want people who are playing this character, you want it to feel cool, you want it to feel strong, and I feel like they just kind of missed the mark on Avatar here a little bit. In any case, unimportant. Archer, set point. Ganda, pushing them into the corner here. Decent start, but 1 brave point. 1 brave point to Avatar. This is scary stuff. Oh my god, that was an auto combo, man. What the hell is going on? You're in a lot of... Oh, that actually was punishable if Ganda had a little bit more patience. That double hand palm strike there by Seox is straight up punishable. So brave counter is not what you want to do there, but they do get the counter hit 5-8. This is probably going to kill. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Great stuff there from Ganda. That is going to be tying it up 1-1 and working on their tournament life here. And yeah, it is, well, still set point here for Archer. So let's see. 6-6L counter hit once again. Easy peasy conversions there. Oh, actually, you know what? Drop something. A chance. I mean, we're looking at, we could be looking at Ganda dying if they get hit with something. Okay, but no. One, they spot dodged that. Well done, but also they don't have the meter for Skybound Dart anymore, so Seox's reach has been reduced slightly. Very good spot dodge there on the ultimate backboard by Ganda, though. They have very solid knowledge of when to spot dodge all these options, I feel like I've seen. Oh, this is bad. Oh, nice. They do recover in time. They don't get clipped by that. Hold on. They could be alive here. Of course, the command grab super. Everyone's got it on their minds, but I don't say they're going to get the chance. No. Okay, hold on. Oh, man. You have to imagine that Ganda was trying to command grab there. Maybe they messed it up accidentally. GG's. That is going to be Archer taking that one and moving on to grand finals. Ganda still in this, right? Still dropping out a loser's side here. And we'll see. Give me... All right, and we're back here on our top 8 with our more loser side matches here. I think this is our last loser side match before losers finals, basically. The winner of this will go on to fight Ganda there, and then the winner of that fights Archer in grands. So we got people trying to guess my name here. Now you know it doesn't start with a J. No, you'd be surprised. There's definitely Egyptians, lots of Egyptians whose names start with a J. There's a lot of Johns, believe it or not. A lot of sort of Christian style names like that. In any case, we got AJR versus Tyrant's Remedy here, a Cagliostro Belial matchup. Battle of the, I guess battle of the top tiers, I could say. Ooh, gets thrown over there, but not all the way in, so that's good. Yeah, detective style pinboard again. If people, some of the guys in the chat just heard me speaking Arabic there because I forgot to mute when I was talking to my mom. They're like, "Huh?" So they're all trying to guess. Apparently, someone's trying to guess what my name is. So it's very fun stuff. Anyways, we got baby. The toilet. Oh my god, the DPs passing like ships in the night there. That's so funny. And they're both invincible, right? So they just both went straight through each other there with no qualms. Gets thrown for your trouble. All right. There should be some pretty decent damage here coming out of Tyrants, especially if they convert into Skybound Dart. There is something that Cag can do that's weird with her super, right? She can do something as Super's reset combo limit, right? And I'm pretty sure there's something that Cag can do where she basically supers and then continues a combo and she just does an infinite amount of damage. So. I don't know if they patched that or what, but it was definitely something at some point in the game's history. In any case, Tyrant still getting a not a glitchy combo, but a good combo, and still takes the round with it. Ooh, kicks AJR right in his big horny head there as Belial, leading to another corner conversion. And suddenly, things are not looking so good for Mr. Primal Beastie. You can set the EX trap into SBA and it resets combo limit. Ah, okay, yeah, that's what I knew. I knew there was something like that. Cagliostro can do some really nasty, disgusting things. I have to imagine they're going to remove that in the patch. We'll see. Maybe she needs it, right? She needs it, guys. She needs it. It is pretty niche, obviously, but I just don't know that kind of thing should be allowed. Oh, God. Okay, I was going to say gets clipped by the trap, but doesn't quite get blown up for it. However, Far H into Pierce is going to see Tyrant taking that first game there. Well done stuff. She wants to take his wings? Man, Cagliostro's messed up. Cagliostro is messed up. Evil little gremlin. Evil 1,000-year-old witch gremlin? Something like that. Oh, that's punishable. Oh, but apparently not. Maybe it was spaced out enough to just be minus. Well done by Tyrant, if that is the case. Gets thrown for your trouble, though, while you're there. AJR does indeed need to feel the power that will rip him to shreds. So otherwise, Tyrant's Cagliostro has been looking pretty clean so far. You need to pull something out. Oh, 2M. Not sure if that was intentional, if that was an accidental fat finger there, and a 2H is what he meant to do. But regardless, for his trouble, he's now in the corner, getting Far H and Pierce, says Cagliostro. Okay, you're not dead, but you're in trouble. Oh, and the ultimate trap is going to hold you real quick in place. If you try to do anything else, it's going to kill you, and that's exactly what happened. As AJR, suddenly, on the verge of being down 2-0 in the set here. We've talked about it a lot, but again, this is not it's not where you want to be in a best of 3. 1-1, chef's kiss emoji. 2-0, despair emoji. Oh no, and kind of waltzes right into the trap there. Unfortunate for AJR. And let's see. A little bit of some rollback frames for sure. A little bit of sweater weather going on. Players are maybe waiting it out a little bit here. The connection, as the connection seems to be spontaneously combusting. Yeah, I can't tell if it must be really lag. If we can see the lag, that must mean it's really laggy on their end. So maybe they're sort of trying to wait it out here and see if it gets better. Or has there been a disconnect? Maybe, possibly. Oh, has there been a desync? Yeah, perhaps. Okay, let's figure this out real quick. Okay, we're back. We had a bit of a desync issue there. Complete desync. So even from the very first round there, AJR basically saw a completely different reality from what we were seeing. He won the first round on his side of things, right? So we are just going to basically replay that match there. So it's still 1-0 to Tyrant, but everything that happened in that last match is null and void. It did not happen. It did not exist. I reject the reality and substitute my own. So let's see. Both player cards show the same thing as Tyrant. Yeah, that happens all the time. That's just the spectate. That's it shows both players as the same. In any case, Tyrant, at least, he getting a good start to this round here. Hopefully, they're both players are seeing the same reality right now. No more branching timelines. We've get merged, as it were. Counter hit 6XL. They're not quite going to get anything off of it, but HR spot dodging that brave or that raging strike there. Very well done. And now, I mean, Tyrant is down only 1 brave point. Gonna be 0 after the super sky banner. Okay. So yeah, AJR is cashing all the way out. This isn't gonna kill, obviously, but it's gonna be big damage and absolutely no brave points on deck for Tyrant anymore. Obviously, still has his DP, right? Yeah, this is the power that could rip. Oh my God, that is the power that could rip Tyrant to shreds right there, and we see it on full display from AJR. All right, so AJR takes that first round there, and now moving on. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, baby. Round start teleport there. Not going to quite catch AJR mashing anything, unfortunately. Let's see, DP by AJR. Tyrant, what's he going to do now? Oh, catching him on the way in there with a quick jab. We're definitely getting a little bit of lag here, right? This is what caused the desync last time, I think. When the rollback connection basically gets too confused as to what the hell to do, this kind of gives up and puts both players in different universes. So, we'll have to see how it goes. AJR paying toilet tax there, as is tradition. Oh, man. All right, Pierce. 5H there. I didn't realize 5H slammed you down like that if you were in the air when it happened. Reacts. Yeah, at least things are still somewhat reactable, right? Reacts to the command grab there with the toilet, so hopefully our players are still somewhat able to work through this. Lyle's links must be a nightmare in this rollback. Oh, I can only imagine. Oh, God. Oh, and spot dodge is there, but the trap's catching out, right? Okay, well, hold on. Chansu, I mean, actually, I say Chansu. Tyrant is almost certainly dead here, I have to imagine. Yeah. Second Raging Strike will finish it off there. And AJR takes that second game to tie us up 1-1. So again, it says 1-0 right now. This is because we remade the room, basically. But yes, that is going to be 1-1 there to each player. So AJR tying it up. Let's see. Again, we talked about this earlier, but 1-1 is so much better of a place to be in than 2-0. Cross up teleport there from Cagliostro. That teleport's a really tricky move, man. It just causes me a lot of strife quite often. Oh, and the stomp. Oh, and on counter hit, it gives a combo, huh? Damn. Oh, this character has such good buttons, man. You love to see it. Okay, and the toilet. Not punished, but at least it doesn't get Tyrant out of that for AJR too. On normal hits, a combo too? What the hell? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, block the foot. Or punch him out of it, I guess. Yeah, good conversion there by Tyrant, but unfortunately finds himself in the corner once more. Toilet taxes his way out of there and gets back thrown out of the corner for his trouble. Okay, sure. Yeah. It's like another 6XL with a higher attack level? Yeah, I guess. Oh, but gets caught out of the teleport there. Plus on block there, pays the toilet tax. What's the move? Go, yeah, you can see, so that's the thing about Belial, is you can see the meter expenditure there when he goes for the ultimate, but of course, you got so many different things to look out for against this character that doesn't necessarily mean it's free to react to either. And AJR, with that pinwheel there, pulling Tyrant in nice and close and punching him in the mouth to take us up 1 game here and try to go up 2-1 here in the set. And this is loser side, so whoever loses this is out of the tournament. And whoever wins will go on to try and fight Ganda here and get their revenge, as it were. First to 3, that's true. It is still first to 3, but again, you know, AJR is chipping away at the goal, essentially. Oh, nice. Gets counter hit by that. Gets caught stepping, as it were. Oh, baby. Okay, that was like, we paused for a second there. I was like, did we lose him? Did we lose him, Captain? We're giving her all she's got. She can't handle it. She can't handle the power. That could rip her to shreds. And by her, I mean my router. Okay. Skybound, is that gonna kill? Yeah, it is. Damn, I was gonna say, like, Skybound Art, let's see what happens. But then I realized that AJR had no goddamn health left. Wonder where did all his health go? He's been getting sort of chipped away at by Tyrant here over the course of the thing. And now, once again, both players now perfectly tied in the set. 1-1 in matches, 1-1 in rounds. The first person to take a lead here is probably going to be, I mean, definitely going to be the favorite to win the whole thing, right? Not just from a, obviously, like, just straight up set advantage point of view, but a mental point of view, too. Just because we saw Raha almost do 2 reverse sweeps in a row doesn't mean that it is quite so easy to just come back from a set deficit, right? All right. Oh, that is plus. You got to be careful with that boot there. Maybe try to challenge with a quick button, hoping that AJR would do something slow and meaty, but unfortunately not the case. And what the hell? Jumps right into Asmodeus' loving arms there. Unfortunately, does Tyrant. He's going to eat this big old corner combo and into an SBA for his trouble. Not looking so good. That tracking was wild. Belial needs it. He needs every single one of his tools to be the perfect tool for every situation. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. And 5H there. Not going to be whiff punished successfully by Tyrant. And that's going to be AJR going up 2-1. I think he tried for DP. That's possible. It's possible. I mean, that would make sense because he did just hit a button otherwise. But we are 2-1. Wait, actually no, it's I'm stupid. It's 2-2, right? Or because yeah, there was the game that no, it's 2-1. Okay, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. Right, yeah, because I thought I was forgetting to add the one back in for Tyrant before the desync, but no, yeah, it says 2-0 right now, which is 2-1. In any case, oh man, and far H getting counter hit there, not gonna get any conversion off of it though, is AJR, so that's nice for Tyrant for sure. Teleports out, there you go, you're in the corner now, and you eat a combo for your trouble. Very strong move there is the cross-up teleport by Kag. Raging strikes the what's it called there, the parry, and unfortunately doesn't quite work out for him. Maybe not what he intended to do there. Thank you, Avery, for keeping track of the set count. Anyways, gets himself pushed to the corner here. It's looking all it's looking all nice and scary for him now. Back throw incident. Another throw won't kill, but this medium DP is going to make it, so another one will kill. Oh my god, what the hell was that? He really threw him and did medium DP, and then did medium DP. And it worked both times. That is wild. DP there, unfortunately, getting caught out. Get bonked. Okay. Back throw incident once again. Definitely the player's struggling with a little bit of connection issues, I think. The fact that I can see the lag on the spectate means that it's probably not so good for them, but we'll have to see who can fight through it better, I suppose. Ow, ow. Okay. Oh, is it gonna connect? Yeah, okay. He's got a big old vertical hitbox there. Once again, how dare I guess that any of Lyle's tools might not, function in the perfect way together. That's on me. I underestimated his majesty. He's gonna do it again. I really thought he was gonna medium DP again. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, but he never mind. He did something even better. He spot dodged to blow up the SSBA there. Solid stuff. Now Tyrant is in a very scary situation, as that trade there is going to be the end of his life, as AJR takes it 3-1 over Tyrant after some desync shenanigans. All right, well, that's going to be us moving on to, yeah, Belial versus Belial, that's true. Moving on to our losers finals now. All right, and we are back here with, this should be our losers finals, our last set here before the winner of this goes off to face Archer and his Seahawks in Grants. So, we've got the Belial, Avatar Belial matchup. It's you versus the guys who told you not to worry about. And unfortunately, you are Avatar Belial. A tough time to be alive. I said it in the last tournament too, but for some reason, all this power that Avatar keeps talking about, he wants to tap into the power that will rip him to shreds. And when he does that, he just gets weaker. He's a lot stronger when he just stays like calm and horny. You know, maybe there's a lesson in there somewhere. You know, calm horny is better than belligerent horny. You know, to keep your head involved in the process still. Don't make any sort of decisions there that you might regret. You know, folks. In any case, round starting off here. Now, actually, I say starting off. It was starting off, but of course, Avatar Belial got hit twice, which means the round's almost over. God damn it. Okay, well, let's see what Ganda can get up to here. This is bad. No Brave points. Ooh, and the DP, though, gonna get beat out by the Devil Jin. That's good stuff. Drop the base on his ass, make him shit spends. I can't help but think of the brown note every time I hear that. It just always makes me think of somebody taking a dump, as it were. But anyway, that's I mean, if there's a way for, oh baby, this bad. Oh, that doesn't chip you out, huh? I didn't realize that parry there doesn't seem to do chip, because I think otherwise Ganda would have died. Avatar caught losing to Pinwheel. How will this affect his legacy? How will this affect LeBron James' legacy? Get back thrown into the corner. Oh my god, that is so much damage. I gotta shut up about this character, man. People are gonna kill me. I can't stop talking about how much damage Avatar Belial takes, but it's surprising every time, man. It's considered normal because it's a U special, right? That makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, dive kick block. That is plus on block. You gotta hold all this. You better DP or start beating these dive kicks here, AJR. You're never gonna make your way out of this. Okay, a little bit of damage there. Doesn't get deep 2H on the way down there. And spot dodge is a 6XL. Actually, early enough, he does get a punish off of it. Okay. And the command grab is, unfortunately, that's not even a spot dodge. That thing just whiffed. That thing just whiffed? There's no way. Because, like, AJR didn't necessarily shift himself out of the way with that spot dodge or anything. The spot dodge is not throw invincible. So that command grab just missed. And AJR stomping on the head of his weaker character, brother there. There's something symbolic about Belial literally stepping on Avatar Belial's head to end the round, right? Surely there's nothing to be discussed there. In any case, round start there, pushed him to the corner, gets the Asmodeus, spamming the close L's there to make sure that he catches any sort of defensive attempts to spot dodge or anything or jump. Ganda, for their part, though, fighting their way out of the corner. Good stuff by them. Stuck on the pinwheel there. Gets clipped by the aerial, but still. Nice spacing on that sweep there. Catches his toes. Catches him sleeping, as it were. Okay. Ooh. I guess that projectile kind of wins against Belial's if it's not the ultimate pinwheel there. Oh, and counter hit on the attempt. So that was very much... Ganda left a gap in their offense there, right? To try and bait a Brave counter or... Oh, no. Are you shitting your pants again? Right in the diaper, man. That's horrible. But yeah, Ganda basically left a gap there to try and bait a button or something like that. And what they got instead was, I believe, AJR tried to do a Brave counter there, right, to get out of the situation. Of course, at that time, Ganda wasn't hitting them, so this ended up getting a Raging Strike and getting counter hit for the troubles. So good pressure sequence there by Ganda to get blown up. Or to blow up AJR, rather. DPs out of that situation. I don't mind it. Doesn't 2H that on the way down yet. Maybe doesn't know that you can. I'm pretty sure you can. I thought that reset was unnecessary, would have killed in combo too. Sometimes you gotta make them shit their pants. It's a statement. Let them know, I know you're not gonna jump this. I know you're afraid of me. Ooh, and a dive kick. Blocked. Good DP out by AJR once again, though. Gets caught on the way in by that little scythe there, though. I mean, that very big scythe, more so. Ooh, and all 5 of those projectiles hitting. That's actually pretty good damage, huh? Doesn't get a conversion off the 6XL there, but this is very good pressure here. Finds himself in the corner, but I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it'll matter, as that is going to be the kill on that conversion there by Ganda, taking us up 120. You know what? Maybe they're trying to get me to shut my stupid mouth. Maybe they're trying to get me to shut my stupid... I keep talking smack about their character. They're like, okay, well, let me show you something real quick. He can wait. He can jump. What? Huh? Mario combos? He got Goomba Stomp combos? He's American History Xing your ass? Okay, hold on. Maybe so this is what I'm saying, man. Avatar's got sauce. I just wish they would, like, you know, make him better. He's so cool. He's so goddamn cool, man. He's so goddamn cool. He can practice special moves, including stance. That's hilarious. Okay. Anyways, once again, finding himself, he's pushed AJR to the corner, but he's the health is somehow even. Again, I feel like every time I look over, I'm like, oh, Avatar's winning. That's awesome. And then it's like, well, he has the same health as his opponent though. So who's really winning? Oh, that's not gonna do it. There's no range on that thing, but there's gonna be a hitbox there still. Yeah, so you gotta look out for that. Doesn't get the kill there on the punish with the 6XL. Okay. This still could be a win here for Ganda, right? It's very no brave points on AJR. Means any touch is going to hurt a whole lot, but the DP there. Oh, he put himself in chip. I was like, wait, he wasn't in chip damage. He wasn't in chip. What happened? But no, he put himself in chip because he's Avatar Belial. That's so unfortunate. The able grab is Ladiva HSPD range. Yeah, okay, so it's not nothing, but it's not big by any means. H is like notably smaller than L in my experience. In any case, Ganda finding themselves back out of the corner now. It's good for them. Projectiles connecting there with AJR's face. Smallest range one? Oh, that's medium. Okay. Medium has like no range at all. I see. So it has literally no range. Gotcha. Oh, this is I was gonna say this is I want to say this is probably death, but like, who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Yeah, so MSPD is literally no range. You have to basically be like inside of them to hit them with MSPD, so I see. Yeah. Well, AJR taking that second game, putting himself potentially, well, I mean, if he wins this, he is going to be moving on to get, he was talking earlier, he said, I really want to win this, I want to get my revenge on Archer. Archer, of course, the person who sent AJR down to loser's side here with his Seox. Nice punish, though, by Ganda. Not out of this yet, hold on. Said, don't talk about the next set just yet. I'm still here, I'm still kicking. I'm still shooting lasers out of my goddamn face, because apparently that's something I can do. 5H, not gonna get conversion there, but just some good plus frames for AJR to take a turn. Ganda very good at, oh, no, that's gonna be, oh, no, that's not gonna be death. Ultimate DP, I didn't realize. Okay, awesome. Ganda very good at finding their spots to sort of catch AJR on their way in on their offense, right? Very good at that so far, so. Well, let's see if they can keep that up. It's been paying dividends for them so far. No DP here on the side of AJR. Grabs them straight out of the parry. DP back on deck, though. Oh, my God. Well, I mean, oh, nice call. I was going to say, well, DP is obviously the big thing on everyone's minds here, but what exactly are they going to be doing? And, in fact, Ganda just calls it out very strongly. Well done to them. The jump over there. Hard call out on the UD. Yeah, UDP fest over and over and over from both players, but he who DPs last loses, or at least that's what Sun Tzu once told me. So Ganda going to take that round and try to tie this thing up here. Okay. Nice little staggered pressure there. Gets thrown. A horrible time to be alive. What a terrible night to have a curse, as the kids say. That's plus on block with that dive kick there. Oh, gets counter hit out of the startup of something by throw there. That's why they got the big no escape. Makes the throw untechable. Plus on block once again, but you're only minus if you are a bitch, as it turns out. At least that's how AJR lives his life, clearly. As he reversal supers right out of that pressure. No respect whatsoever. And he's going to be trying to murder Ganda now in the corner. It's a great position. Empty jump throw. Damn, the brain destroyer. It's the call out. I know you're scared of me. I'm just going to jump right in your face. You're not going to anti-air. I'm going to land. I'm going to put you in the ground as AJR puts himself on match point here. Score, I believe, is 2-1 for AJR. So 2 AJR, 1 Ganda. Avery can correct me on that if I'm wrong. I often am. In any case. Ooh, gets command grab that time, actually. Doesn't have the response ready. Pinwheel, not going to lead too much there. Good tech by... Ooh, I guess command grabbed again. Not ready for the dive kick mixes. That's how he's going to lead into a full combo here. Probably into Skybound Art here. Very good. Ganda, not looking so bad here. Yeah, 2-1 to AJR is what I thought, yeah. Next hit could kill. But of course, next hit from AJR will also kill. Okay, unless it's 6-6H. Oh, but that's what I was talking about earlier. Ganda is so good at just calling AJR out on their way in. Every time AJR is running in, Ganda's basically hit them when there's been a, yeah, Bilal used U-boot, or when there's been like a gap there, Ganda's always just sniped them out on the way in with that scythe, and in that case did it for the game. So now it's up to, it's 2-2. Once again, one way or the other, this is going to be the last match of our losers finals here, and one of these players is going to go and face Archer in grand finals on his Seahawks there. Will it be AJR looking to get revenge? I mean, I guess, yeah, actually, did Archer send both of these players to losers? I think he did. So they're both looking for a potential revenge match there against him. Some very solid spaced pressure by Ganda here, just pushing AJR literally corner to corner off of block stun alone. And here it comes again. Oh, and, you know, again, spot dodge, not throw invincible, right? So that spot dodge there by AJR does end up getting blown up by the command grab, and now he's going to eat some big damage. Now, of course, Ganda's also going to eat some big damage, but they might just be able to kill anyway, so it might not matter. Oh my god, they are... Okay, so this is the power that could tear him to shreds, right? This is where we see some real power out of Avatar. He can do those kinds of really extended combos there and get some really strong damage in places that other people really can't. But so you know, I'm not gonna put a downer on that. That was really cool. That was very well done by Ganda, and that is where this character can really shine in those sorts of situations. Like, I really did not expect that to kill, but Ganda proved us all wrong. So let's see, putting themselves on match point now, potentially eliminating AJR. It's not the optimal one, but it's close. It's not even optimal. God damn. Once again, see, that's what I'm talking about. Ganda catching AJR running in. It's just been so clean with it when AJR has not been able to hit the meaty. They just don't sit still. They are not willing to just let AJR take a turn. He has to earn it. This is bad. Once again, this is match point here for Ganda. One more touch is going to be the end of AJR. It's going to be Ganda going on to grand finals winner's side. But one more touch from AJR could also possibly kill here, because it is Avatar Black we're talking about. He's got a 100% SBA, but that is probably going to hit. I don't think AJR's blocking. He is not. And that is going to be Ganda cleaning it up there. 3-2 versus AJR. Incredibly well played. And, you know, this is not what I expected. This is Ganda with a big upset there on the Avatar Belial with the gamer boy glasses there. Ganda, please stay here. AJR, very well played to you. But unfortunately, you will be, you will be heading out at third place there as Ganda goes on to face Archer. Archer, get in here. No ifs, ands, or buts. We are moving on to grand finals. All right, and here we are with our grand finals. Good luck to both of our players here, as we've got Archer on the Seahawks on winner's side and Ganda on the Avatar Belial. Ganda has been on a quest to make me look like an idiot today. Just talking about how I keep talking about how weak this character is, and they just keep beating people up with them. So they got a long road ahead of them here, though, because obviously Archer, showing to be very strong on the Seahawks, has not dropped a set in this tournament yet, and not only do they have to beat him once, they got to beat him twice. That is the grand finals advantage if you are unfamiliar in a double elimination bracket. If you get to the end without dropping a set, such as Archer has, you have to lose 2 sets in a row at this point to be eliminated. So, whereas you only have to win once. So very big advantage on the side of Archer, but if you're Ganda, you can't think about that. You gotta take it one game at a time and just beat the hell out of this weird cat man, which is exactly what they're doing so far. As I say this though, Archer fights his way out of the corner, and then we see again, Ganda's so good at like picking people's spots and just catching them out on their way in neutral. There's going to be a gap there if they don't keep it nice and clean and meaty. Though, for their trouble, they are going to die in the corner here to Seahawks' pressure. Unfortunate stuff, but again, I think we're going to see that, let's say, have a lot of reward for Ganda here, where they're so good at just like calling people out as they're sprinting in. As plus on block, gotta hold that. Gotta hold this too, it's also plus. Ooh, but throws a little too early there. Just like we talked about, there's a lot of thrown vulnerability on Wake Up in this game. There's also a lot of thrown vulnerability after block stun. You can't just do it as soon as someone's block stun's over. Archer throws too early there, gets the whiff, and is now getting comboed out of the corner for his trouble. Dive kick, ooh, nice spot dodge, perfectly timed there. Gives him a nice and easy peasy punish. recovering more than fast enough there. Throws him after the Ace Fireball and baits the DP. Really good stuff by Archer as he's going up 1-0, trying to send us home early today. It's like, you know what? And I've had an awesome losers run, but I'm built different. I sent you to losers, and I'll do it again, goddammit. He goes up 1-0 here versus Ganda. Let's see. What's the round start option from both players here? Jump! The absolute madman. Didn't even do the backboard or anything. He said, I'm just coming straight at your ass. Okay, that's punishable. Ooh, Ganda maybe doesn't know. That is, I'm pretty sure, even for all versions of the Rekka, that double palm strike there is punishable. At the very least, it's minus enough to take your turn, so a little bit of perhaps a knowledge check there that Ganda is unfamiliar with. And for the trouble now, they're going to sit there and take this whole Seox combo. Of course, it's Avatar. Talked about this before. Against Avatar, Seox is out here doing Siegfried level damage, and that counter hit 5H is almost certainly going to be the end of them, you have to imagine. Yep. With some combo limit to spare, too, while we're there. That is going to be Archer, putting himself poised to go up 2-0 in the set. Again, it starts getting, the road gets longer and longer and longer. It was bad enough when you have to win 6 games in a row. Now you got to play at least 7 with Archer here, and if he wins this, it's going to be 8. And suddenly it just gets grueling, the amount of games we'll have to play to take out the winner of Grand Finals here. Or the winner of Winners Finals, I suppose. The winner's side Grand Finals participant. Okay. Some good patience there from Archer, not overcommitting, I suppose, but at the end of the day, also did let Ganda get out of the corner there for their part. Now they're doing that spaced pressure that they did to such great effect against AJR that, again, basically just let them push them corner to corner on block stun alone there into the command grab to catch them sleeping on the wheel. Too much blocking. Forgot how to do anything offensive. And for their trouble now, getting Skybound darted, Seox's mask shattered in pieces. Skybound Dart doing a lot of damage. 1 Brave Point. Baits this out. How's this going to work? Oh, wait. It's an install. I forgot this character even has this. What in God's name you know what? As soon as it came, as soon as it left. What the heck? Yeah, he does have an install. It's just like no one, it's the rarest move in the game, maybe. It's like definitely one of the rarest installs. Yeah, everyone in the chat right now is just discovering that Seox had an install. He gets Shadow Clone Jutsu, basically. It makes him, you know how he's always plus on everything anyway? It makes him like even more plus on everything anyway, because he gets like little follow-up boys, basically. To my understanding. Anyways, with that being said, Ganda surviving that install. It's Yunsu, yeah, Ganejan. It's basically 2 shadows echoing his moves. Yeah. But as we were talking about what happened with Seox's install, Archer is just like in the meantime killed Ganda. So maybe I gotta be paying a little bit more attention here to what's going on the screen as Archer goes up 2-0 here, putting himself potentially. If he wins this, he wins the whole tournament. Again, trying to send us home early here. So I got places to be. It's midnight where I am. I gotta go Betty by time. I got university in the morning or something. Who knows? All right. Little toesies check there, but Ganda was blocking low. Well done by them. Brave counter. Get off of me, they say. Close L, plus frames into pick throw there, the classic. A story as old as time in fighting games. Counter hit 6XL is going to be good stuff here. Pretty solid damage. And corner position while we're here. Ganda now pretty firmly in control of this round, unless they just get clipped randomly out by Seox like that and lose all of the work that they just went into doing. Okay, gets counter hit there, but nothing big comes out of it. Pretty low on HP. At this point, a throw will kill, so that's obviously something you got to be scared of. And, well, speak of the devil. Archer clearly having the same thoughts there. And that is going to be tournament points right now. As he has been looking very dominant in this grand finals. Ganda got to figure something out real quick here. Or Archer is going to sort of cruise to the finish line here. Having barely even dropped. He hasn't even dropped that many games, let alone sets, throughout this tournament so far. So let's see. It's a good start from Ganda. Really cashing out all the damage here. You can see how much damage Avatar is doing to himself. But it's still a lot of damage onto Archer. No doubt about it. You got to start cashing out here if you want to get them something going. Good throw. Very scared position for Archer. He's got very little things that could save him at this point, and he is going to get jumped in on there and bonked. Ganda got a long road ahead of them, but again, it has. Yeah, that was an Avatar round if I ever did see one, but they got to take it round by round. They got a lot of games potentially played for a comeback, but again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many games you have to win. It just matters winning this round right now, and then winning the next round, then winning the next round, and then the next one. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other like that. And so far, Ganda clearly rocking that mindset, which is very admirable. Let's see. Ooh, that blocks the dive kick. That is plus. Tries to bait out a parry there, but actually, doesn't reacts to the fact that Archer just kind of did sit there even after the bait was obvious. Skybound Dart. Okay, hold on. It's looking pretty good for Ganda to potentially tie, or at least to take this game here and keep themselves alive in the set for a little bit longer. It's a scary position. If your name is Archer, 2 H's, Ganda out of it though, and you know what? It's scary. Ganda's actually going to die the next time Archer touches them, so they have to really be careful to not get clipped by anything here, but they are just fine. They don't have an avatar moment. Luckily, they are saved from at least for now, as they stay alive in this set. And we are now 2-1 in our first set of grand finals here. Very, very good stuff by Ganda to not let the sort of leads that Archer's got going here in the set count get them down. They're still just playing very solidly, and not letting Avatar bring them down too much either while they're there. Oh, nice. Again, calling them out on the gaps and the pressure, something Ganda has shown that they're very, very good at very often here throughout all of their sets. That is plus on block, gotta hold that, doesn't get their toes clipped. Solid defense, spot dodges the overhead kick there. It's not actually an overhead, but I guess that sort of jumping bicycle kick, I suppose. I'll call it the bicycle kick, I like that. And then, yeah, just more pressure mid-screen. Catches him right out of that EX dive kick there. I actually didn't know that. I guess that's not projectile invincible. Who knew? Not everything Seahawks has is projectile invincible in midair. That's good. And I think they're dead. I think they are. There's going to be one Brave point. Extra damage here. Oh my god, they're alive! Wow. Wait, it's an overhead? Oh, I actually did not know. Okay. I thought it just looked like an overhead. Oh, like Fudarak is not an overhead. Yes, I see what you mean. Ow, ow, ow. Damn. Good comeback by Archer there I mean, basically from almost nothing. Barely lives the Skybound Dart. Damn. Beginner's tournament in quotation marks? I mean, yeah, the players are playing very well for sure. And Archer, once again, yeah, unfortunately, Ganda avoided an avatar moment in the last game, but now they kind of had one in that last round. And now Archer looking very dominant here. Once again, Ganda got to dig deep and find something to try and get back here, but you know what? They might have already lost their chance. With this being avatar below. Oh, no! A bit of lag there. And Archer actually drops the combo. Holy crap, they could have been dead. You know what? Sign of life there. Unfortunate that Archer couldn't get his combo out, but no. No, Archer said, sit back down. Don't get your hopes up. I'm going to close this out. I may have dropped the one combo, but I will definitely not drop the next. And that is going to be Archer taking the victory there in the second Beginner's Wall Brawl. A completely different grand finals and almost completely different top 8, too. I think Tyrant was the only member of the top 3 who really got pretty far here. So incredibly well done to both of the players. Incredibly well done. For some very good mental fortitude showed my Ganda there. But Archer just like cruising through the tournament there. Basically, again, didn't drop a single set at any point. So solid play there, and congratulations to him. And all right, hello, Archer. You there?
Hello.
Hi, how's it going, man?
You know.
Yeah, pretty good for sure.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting this today. Yeah, but it post games, you know, I was terrified I was gonna throw everything away, but yeah.
No, you did really well, man. I mean, again, you didn't drop a single set the entire tournament, so not only did you not throw everything away, you kind of like walked all over everyone you fought. Obviously, your opponents played well, but you were just, you know, very unstoppable on that Seahawks today.
Yeah, a lot of hours of just in the training range of Seahawks, and luckily, Avatar Belial. So.
Oh, you got some pretty good matchup experience. You're saying against Avatar, huh? Interesting.
That was my practice today. But
yeah.
Anyway,
So here's how this is gonna work. If you would like, so basically, very quickly we can play a little bit of a best of 5 thug finals here. You know, you just play against me, and you could pick my Ladiva if you want, or my Vasaraga if you just want to beat my ass. But that's fine. It's also entirely your right. And then you can suggest a video idea if you've got one. Of course, and then we'll get your champion roll to you, of course, and all of those in pretty soon after we wrap up here. How's that sound? Do you have if you have anything else to say before we get going too, then please, by all means.
I'm taking the Diva, but
oh, okay, fair enough. But this is the problem now. I can't lose. If I want to lose with the Vasaraga, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't even play that character. But now I gotta actually make sure I don't get embarrassed here. Okay, Ladiva it is.
Yeah, it might as well go down in a Game of Glory.
Okay, I respect it. Let's see. Prank him, John? Okay, this is the problem too, isn't it? Now, I'm the villain, man. Everyone wants you to beat my ass. That's good. You're the people's champion. That makes sense. It's only fair that you keep punching me in the face and people will celebrate for it. So let's see here. Seahawks, it's you know, I was talking a whole lot over the course of the tournament that Seahawks is a character. He's got, you know, a lot of tools, a lot of different things you have to look out for. And if you know what to look out for, it can be a little bit easier. Do I know what to look out for? Kind of. Not really, but kind of. So we'll see how I can get along here. My plan is to just hit you early on and then never let you out of the corner. Is what I'm hoping to do. That's the idea anyway.
I can't lie, not a huge fan of that plan, but you know.
I like it. I think it's a great plan. And you know, the fact that you aren't a fan of it kind of makes me even more of a fan of it. Oh, I'm a silly little Billy. I jumped that way too late, so I got clipped there. Oh, my face. Let me go. Put me down. Unhand me, fiend. Get thee to a nunnery or something. Get bonked. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Understandable. Get away from me. Oh god, that missed. What do you mean that missed? Nice. Oh god, okay, what am I doing? I whiffed one thing and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I just whiffed like 700 other things as a result? Okay, there you go. Finally, a little bit of gravity. Let's get you down here. Oh, nice. Well done. I did try to run up and throw you there, and I got blown up. What the hell?
Oh, that phrase.
Oh god, what the? Oh, okay, I was not ready for that clash. Headbutt clashes with that, huh? I guess they do have the same attack level. Good stuff. Good to know. When you see install will be epic. What does Seox's install do? I think this makes him even more plus on a lot of stuff, right? Is my understanding of the situation there.
Infinite plus is his install. I didn't even mean to press it. I panicked.
It looked really cool on the bright side.
It was just really bad.
Yeah, again, I think that is literally the first. I knew it existed, but I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Seox actually use it. This is the problem. This is the problem with being in the corner against Lodiva. It is this kind of. Oh yeah. I mean, that's not on you at all. It's just like that. That could be fucking Gamera in that spot, right? It's just 50-50, 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. It just never ends.
The blender. Let me out.
Oh, I tried to grab you out of that. That would have been sick. Okay, I got blown up for my throw. Right, yes, of course. An anti. How'd roll? I told you I can react to that. Come on. You heard me on commentary. What are you trying to do? He's trying to test me. Oh, nice.
The game plan I have.
Ow. Well, okay, apparently it's fine. Your game plan's working out just wonderfully, actually. Luckily, I'm not Avatar Belial, so I can take a little bit of this punishment. This is still gonna hurt. One brave point.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be a lot of damage. What the hell do I do here? Okay, so true. What the hell? Wait, he has another dive? How many dive kicks does this character have? Oh, baby. I was worried you were gonna parry there. Luckily, you did not. I guess I'm gonna do this. Just I want brave points. It's worse Oki, but I want the brave points. Bonk. Ow. Fair enough. Oh, baby. Oh, I tried to grab you. No, it has recovery. Okay, hold on. I'm still alive. How's this work? Okay, kind of. The answer is kind of. What the? Oh, that was an accident. I literally tried to. So what I tried to do there was I tried to brave counter, and I didn't have any brave points. So I just got 5H because I hit heavy before medium there, and it clipped you on the way down. Unfortunately, that was some absolute spaghetti there. But hey, I spaghetti is where I thrive. Ooh, nice 2H. Ah, he's working throws. Somebody stop him. He's a madman. Get bonks, nerd. Oh no. Nope. And now it begins. Oh, nice jump. Now it ends. Okay, but now it begins. How dare you?
I'm out of the corner.
How dare you?
That'll work.
Who do you think you are? I mean, it beats the grab, right? But I mean, it gets you out of the corner at the very least. Oh no, I'm about to get bonked. Oh, save jab. Let's go. I timed that right. Let's go. Good old close light never lets me down. Meaty close light, baby.
Battle 2.
Yeah. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna grab you out of the air. I know it to be true. I can feel it deep in my bones. Bonk. Get down here.
Nope. One guess.
You're doing great. Listen, you picked the Lodiva. It wouldn't make sense for you to pick the Lodiva and then I go easy on you. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta show you the full blender here. I mean, I basically won the first game off of pure jank. It's not like oh god, no conversions. I'm bad at the video game. It's fine. You gotta jump. What if I did this?
Alex.
You headbutt is either my favorite move or my least favorite move. It basically depends on whether or not the person's pop dodges. It's either the big haha funny or it always fails me without fail. Come on. Get over here. Oh, one of these days I'll grab you. Oh, Jesus. I didn't really get stabbed it right through me like that. That was brutal.
It's my favorite move. Literally the only reason I play Seox.
Yeah, that actually like violence. Like that like upped the rating from E to T or something. Or what do you sound like a Brit? So was it like Peggy 14 or what do you guys do over there? I'm unfamiliar. Get grabbing there. Ooh, no parries versus command grab, unfortunately. What the hell? My reset. Okay. Ow. So true. Oh, you know what? I hit close L too late. Turns out I'm full of shit. I reacted poorly. And I was destroyed for my trouble.
Okay.
don't want to die, Mom. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't get a
Yeah,
choice.
you got brains.
Indeed. I got frame trapped, as it were. Well done, well done.
Battle 2.
Okay, but this time I'm going to grab you for sure. No! One of these days. One of these days, that'll work on round start. Fog, no combo. Stop doing that.
I need to stop jumping.
Yeah, in that exact scenario, too, where you get the knockdown in the corner there. Oh, wait, no. You're not. You're crouching. Oh, God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Clearly, I'm in no position. Can you do it again? Please, please jump. Get away. Okay, not so bad. I close cell anyways there. And that dash is still not going to punish necessarily.
Oh, wait.
That was a strange little interaction there. I thought I was going to still get clipped by that, to be honest. But luckily, that's not what happened. Okay, yeah, my 2H just got absolutely eviscerated by that. I suppose that's understandable. Wouldn't be much of an anti-anti-air if that didn't happen. That is not what I meant to do. I was supposed to super skybound dart, but, you know, we get there. Well, we get there. We get there. That just means that super skybound dart would have worked too, you know? That's how it goes.
Yep.
I'll just pretend that I hit that and, you know, I took the round.
Yeah. If you say it's on purpose,
This time,
it looks
sure.
better.
Oh my God, it was so close. That's got to be the closest I've ever been to actually grabbing you. One of these days, I will beat that Seahawks round start with that. Get grabbed. Bonk. Get grabbed.
Nope.
Bonk. Get grabbed. Oh, nice. Get clothesline. Get grabbed.
Where's my counter?
Bonk. No counter. Get grabbed. No counter.
There it is now.
Bonk.
Okay.
Get grabbed. Oh no! I really did. I never did strike that round. Huh? Every single time I did command grab. And I was like, he's not gonna get. He's gonna keep thinking that I want him. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not going to switch it up.
Oh, that caught me. Damn.
GG, I think. Was that two?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh, okay.
I
Honestly,
got
that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. Honestly, again, that first game especially was actually very, very close. So, well done to you, and kudos for choosing the Lodiva too. It's obviously, you know, it's quite the challenge there, and I think you did pretty well. Okay, awesome. Well, so first off, I now show up as number 1 on the top 8. Okay, is that cool? You're number 2, and then number 8 just gets knocked off. Okay, that's how it works. I'll take your role.
Check management on that, but you know.
I'll suggest the video too. No, I'm kidding. Of course, yes, good games, of course, and yeah. So I'm interested. What is? Do you have an idea already? If you need time, of course, you can also just go back, think about it, and DM me or something. But if you have one ready right now, I'm sure everyone would love to hear it.
So. How's your opinion on just playing Avatar Belial? Because you seem to love him in the commentary. So
I maintain veto rights. I will not use it on that though. That's fine. You want a video where I just play Avatar Belial?
Yeah. Just
oh God. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think I ever got him in the Lunalu video, right? So. We'll get overloaded with brain power. If you think I'm gonna use any brain power playing my avatar, I'm gonna find the cheapest, stupidest thing I can do with him and just spam it over and over. But again, that might just kill me. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Why do you guys? The Lunala video went better than expected, so maybe this avatar one will too. Who knows? Maybe I won't just spend 35 minutes losing, like I'm pretty sure I will. See, it looks like fun, and he says it. He says it himself. Right there. Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, that's quite the suggestion. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again for winning the tournament. Very, very well done on the Seahawks there. What color do you want your special bragging rights Wall Brawl champ role to be?
I could use a color.
You can. It's kind of golden yellow right now, which is what Yoshi picked last time when he won. You can keep that if you want, or of course you can pick a color, and I will do my best to use Discord's color selections to get as close to that as possible.
Choose the closest to purple.
Oh, okay. It'll be the same color as what Lazy has right now. Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You guys can be matching. All right, awesome. Well, bright or dark purple? That's a good point, actually. We need details, Archer. We need details.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, well,
Yep.
Well, fair enough. That's why I respect Avatar, because he has to play an almost perfect game. It's the opposite of Lodiva. Lodiva can make like more mistakes than anyone else, I feel like. Well, for the HP at least, but obviously with defense, not so much. In any case, once again, very well done to you, Archer. And yeah, any last words for your adoring fans before I head out and record the outro to this video here?
Buff Seahawks, please.
All right, get him off the stage. Get him off the. I'm kicking you out.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here. Let's move to audience.
Okay.
Get the what in God's name? That's your people's champ? You guys? That's him? That's the guy you guys are rooting for? That's the one that you were every time he hit me, you went Pog? You wanted that guy to win? That's the guy you were rooting for over me, okay? I just want both of you, I want you all to think about that. I want you to think about what you've done. I want you to think about what you've done. I want to go over that. I want you to think about what you've done. And you know what? This event is over. I will not stand. I will not stand for this outrage. I'm closing the stage. I'm going to record the outro. This is over. I hope you guys had a great time, and I'm out of here. Get the hell out of my face, you freaks. All right, folks, and with that ridiculous suggestion out of the way, we can now get to the outro here. So, you know how it is. You made it this far in the video. I got 4 things for you, for all 6 of you who are still here. So for number 1, of course, join the Discord server. This is where these tournaments happen, right? If you want to be a part of these tournaments, if you want to be able to suggest a video idea like Archer just got to do there and things like that, and just have fun and have a nice community to hang out with, then please, link in the description. Of course, I implore you to also keep it the, nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Everyone is super chill. I don't really do any moderation whatsoever, but I won't hesitate to drop the ban hammer on somebody's ass if I have to. So please, just don't be the first person I ever have to ban. You don't want that reputation, okay? For number 2, if you liked the video, and if you made it this far, I know you did, so get down there and like that damn video, man. Come on, it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Go to the channel. I appreciate it a lot, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they're right over there. Keep up to date with all of this content that I'm throwing at you every day. I mean, we've got 3 videos every day, right? We got the noon time slot, which is like Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Ranked. 4 p.m. is stuff like this, tournaments, side content, discussion videos, tier lists, just, fun stuff. And then 7 p.m. is Relink, obviously. So it's something like 5 hours. Like today will be like 5 hours of content. So unless you have all that free time to dedicate to little old me, then I encourage you to hit those 2 buttons so you can stay up to date when something new is uploaded, and maybe go back and watch it later when you've got a minute. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, more important than whatever buttons you smash or whatever algorithm or YouTube friendly interactions you hit me with, I appreciate those. But most of all, hope you had a great time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did, right? It's always fun to play these tournaments here and watch everyone. These, again, beginner tournament. These guys play really well, man. There's some serious character knowledge and just general solid gameplay on display here from all these beginner players. So very cool stuff. Having a lot of fun with Granblue. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.